Right, Richie. 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 What a great night, huh? How's your balls? Nobody cares, right? You remember when they had the NFL players dressing up in pink for breast cancer, which is you know bad. I mean, they should support charitable donations, and I can understand that. But having grown men running around in pink while they tackle each other is a bizarre concept. Like how is that helping people out? Like how, is that like how is that helping people out? Like God forbid, if someone in your family has cancer, I know about it. I have people in my family died of cancer, my own mother. But do you think? And I'm gonna be honest here. Do you think, as my mother was dying of cancer, she was like, "Well, look at the boys playing football. They're wearing a special uniform for me. Thanks, guys." It's our system, our society is so fucking hypocritical and full of shit. It was not. It was not about raising money because all those charities are a big fucking scam, anyways. For these cancer charities, what it was about was to get grown, tough men that were tackling each other. You know, the agenda to start wearing pink. There you go. There you go. That was the real reason. But on the surface, it was, oh, we're raising awareness for breast cancer. Which, okay, all right. So, what color are you going to wear for testicular cancer? Right? Anything for the guys? No, 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 nothing, nothing, nothing. No, yeah, yeah. One side. If you're here, hope you're doing well. Caleb, what's up, bro? It's just gonna be me and Caleb hanging out. A real hard start of the show. He's going after the American Cancer Society. No, I'm calling out the hypocrisy. Calling out the hypocrisy. Um, so yeah, this cigar was sent to me by BF Big Firm, aka Firminator. I know nothing about this cigar, pepper cream soda. And what I just found out after looking up the blend, there's more than one pepper cream soda. I didn't know that either. Apparently, it's a brand within Caldwell, right? And I guess they release different versions. Were they all at the versions at the same time? I don't know. I saw a green one. I saw whatever. Ibn Andreas. And also, once again, could you let me know? Is it like a yearly release? Is it a regional release? How does it work? I know nothing about it. I don't know shit about Caldwell cigars. I've had a few I've enjoyed, but I'm not gonna lie and say I don't know much about Caldwell. Okay, interesting. But I just don't see a lot of Caldwell cigars. Maybe in certain areas, maybe New York, Miami, Florida, maybe Tampa. Maybe they're seeing them, but out here in Colorado, not that much. The construction on it's nice. It's got a pretty full pack. I want to say it's almost a Churchill. It feels a little short for Churchill. I don't know the size, and I don't know the gauge. If this is 50, I'd be wrong. I feel like it's a 47, but maybe it's 50. Big Firm, could you get me a size on this? I feel like Big Firm, can we get a size check? Aisle 12. Big Firm, size check. It's for a pepper cream soda. Maybe it's 7 by 50, maybe 6.5. It's more than 6. I can't place it though. It's throwing me off. Maybe it's a 50, but it feels light for a 50. I could be wrong. Everybody use soft, gentle heat. I can't stress it enough. Soft, gentle heat. I can't stress it enough. Nice aromatics on the cigar. Bro, I'm not. Dude, what the hell is in this cigar? Dude, that. I'm almost. What's in this shit, man? Is this stuff infused? Because man, that's some interesting smelling smoke, bro. Is this shit infused? Is this shit infused? How's that? Yeah, I like the cigar. And there you go. It's a good stick. Off the bat, I like the blend. I like the cigar. I like it. Yep, I like it. Some cigars are just off the bat, easy, simple, right to the point. I'm a good cigar. Wow. Medium strength off the bat, but unique, a happy type of spice, kind of creamy. They nailed it on the name of the cigar, pepper cream soda, and it has some sweetness. Bro, like I'm not trying to sound cliche here, and they're not paying me to say anything good about the cigar. Caldwell. Although it doesn't say Caldwell, does it? Does that say Caldwell? I can't see. It just says pepper cream soda special. Right there, we went to medium plus. Quite leathery as well. I like the cigar. It's a fun stick. That's a fun stick. If these whole lineups have a similar idea of the agenda, what they're trying to get, the emotion they're trying to create, that's a fun, happy spice building up on the tongue as well. Like pungent, but just pungent enough where it's not overdone. But yeah, wow, wow, I like it. Big firm. This cigar's a winner. Cigars are because I'm all about the blend, strength, and everything else, and the individual notes is all secondary. It's like, for example, like if you have a great basketball player but with a shitty team, he might stand out, the one thing, but they still might lose a lot, or the embarrassment. So a cigar is the overall experience, the look, the feel, the taste, the draw, the aftertaste, the finish, how much it costs, the value. Um, I like this cigar, bro. There's no way this is 5.5 inches. There's absolutely no. This is a 5.5 inch cigar. I mean, they might. No way. There's just no way. It's this cigar's well over 6 inches. It's borderline 7 inch cigar, and that's the crazy thing, man. Shit. I mean, they could advertise it or something, but there's no way. 5.5 inches. The extra half inch is it's a robusto. Like, dude, this thing is. This thing is above a Toro. 46 might be on for the size. That's quite interesting. 6.5? Yeah, I could say maybe it's a 6.5 inch cigar. Yeah, yeah, interesting. Medium plus, sweet and spicy, creamy. Sacco, how's your balls? This is a winning cigar. This is a winner. I like this stick. Rich in character, salty as well. Rich, that's a box worthy cigar. That's a special stick, man. This is the white version of the pepper cream soda, Mexican San Andreas wrapper. Very delicious, very unique, a happy spice cigar. I mean, the cigar's got just enough balls. It's not scary at all, but it's nice. That's a great cigar. And I will say this, that's a very slow burning cigar. Very slow. 10 minutes a piece, 10, 15 minutes. Try to do like we'll try to do like what do you call that? Wheelhouse. I would like to get all, a bunch of guys on at the same time. That'd be funny shit. I like it. I like this cigar. I keep on saying it because I mean it. Big Firm. This cigar is impressive. I'm all about the profile. I'm all about the flavor. At the end of it, the size, the shape, the type of tobacco, all that combined delivers the flavor. All of it. This is a phenomenal cigar. The flavor on this is phenomenal. It's a very oily, slick wrapper as well. It is very slow burning. The ash is kind of, well, it's very burning nice, but the ash is kind of wonky and light and flaky, and I could kill less. The flavor on that's phenomenal. I never heard of this cigar, Big Firm, so this is a gem. When you sent me this one, I had no idea what it was or what it could be. And so, of course, in the back of your mind, you're like, oh, is it a gimmick because it's called pepper cream soda? You know what I'm saying? No, because, if you didn't know it's Caldwell, and a lot, and even then, dude, I don't even know how many Caldwell cigars I've had. Not many. Not many. So, it's gotten better with every puff, every puff, it's getting better. First cigar of the day, only cigar of the day. Every puff, this cigar is getting better. It's a phenomenal cigar. This cigar is going on the list. How much is the price? How much is the price? I was enjoying the flavor so much on this. It's like transcending time. Like I'm actually excited about each puff. Just paying attention to it. Yeah, that's great. That's a great cigar. I love this cigar. Wow, that doesn't happen that often. Because my list, even though you might think it's a big list, it's really not for the entire world as far as what's out there. Um, it's phenomenal. I had a nice, relaxing day. I slept in. Nothing. No, I'm not going to compare this to any cigar. It's very unique to itself. It, you have to smoke it on a clean palate. It's a very unique cigar to itself, and I respect that. Even when I lit up the foot, I thought the cigar was infused. The aromatics, it smelled too good to be. I was like, okay, would they spray some shit on this? And as I'm smoking this too, and no, dude, this is it's a box worthy cigar. Um, it's a medium to full right now, but it's very smooth. But it's a very happy cigar. But it's very good on the spice. It's very creamy as well, leathery. It's salty as well, like rock salt, and even little notes of lemon. I mean, dead serious. Like that's a nice. I feel like I'm at like an ice cream parlor, and like you people getting any kind of sundae they want or root beer floats. I need like 1950s music on, and like Marty McFly trying to go back to the future. Yeah, dude, this cigar's a winner, bro. They could have dedicated this cigar to like a 1950s like ice cream store, like dude, yeah, dude, just come on, baby, let's do the twist. Come on, baby, you doing the twist? Sources say a man came home and his wife was doing the twist with the UPS guy. Stop twisting my wife. He says, come on, baby. Let's twist. All right, look. All right, serious question. You come home from work. Is it worse to come home from work and find your wife cooking another man a romantic dinner? Or is it worse to come home from work and find your wife playing Twister with another man? What's worse? I'd like to know on a scale of 1 to 5, each one with the point system, if you came home and your wife was feeding another man spaghetti, glass of wine, or is it worse if you came home and your wife was like, right hand on blue, and she's playing Twister with another man or two guys? What's worse, Twister or spaghetti? Yo, don't fuck with Notorious's kitchen. Notorious. He's like, that's my fork. Stop forking my wife. Like he's using your coffee mug, like it says world's best dad. Son of my kid gave me that shit. World's best dad. Yeah, it's pretty rough. He said 7 for Twister. Notorious, so you're not coming on? Or can you not come on? Are you at work right now? I'm not sure. I sent the request. Sacco, I sent Notorious the request before you said that. I also love how the cigar smokes. I love how this cigar burns, and I love how slow this thing is smoking. And because I love the flavor, like I don't want the cigar to end. Big Dirt, Big Firm is looking for the plus side. He's like, well, they already cooked for 2. I'm gonna have a large dinner tonight. He's like, he's like, I'm kicking out both these bitches. I'm kicking out both these bitches. What's up, bro?
Not much, man. How you doing?
Bro, that's my fucking fork.
Yeah. Yeah, I get hot dogs and mac and cheese, and this asshole's getting fucking salmon and rice pilaf. Fuck out
I
of
think
here, dude.
I think it'd be also rough too if you came home and like the wife was like in like the shower with another dude, not even banging, but just like she's washing his back, and you're like, bro, she's never shampooed my hair. Like that just goes to show you that just goes to show you 2 things. One, she's capable of so much more, and 2, she's just not giving it to you by design on purpose.
Right.
And that
Yeah,
is the
that's
hardest thing for a man, more than she's fucking another guy, that she's it's like if you were walking around with an iPhone 7, everyone else has got iPhone 13, but you're paying iPhone 13 price. You're like, what is this? And you're like, you know, like, so I'm telling you, bro, and that's everyone. Like, I think guys are just more brutally honest. Like, for relationship to relationship, I'm the same guy. You know what I'm saying, though? But
right.
girls are selective what they give you on how they, you know what I'm saying, though? Like a girl can meet a bad boy for one night and let it put her up her ass. But, like, she'll be married to a guy and, like, I don't do that, you know? Be dead serious. Be dead
Oh yeah.
serious.
Oh yeah.
Be dead serious, bro.
It's the taboo factor, right? Like the naughty. Oh, this is
Yeah, but it's the acceptance of being
spicy.
dishonest. Like, you know what I'm saying? Though, like, okay, were you from relationship to relationship? You're notorious. You know, you're you, right? I'm not, but in general, you know what I'm saying? Though, like, I don't know. I don't want to go off the deep end, but you get what I'm saying? Though, like, it's times in my own relationships. I'm like, I might expect a certain thing or know something about her past or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Though, the things she
Right.
used to be in. I'm like, yo, so how come we don't do that shit or whatever? Or you know what I'm saying? Though, it's like,
Absolutely, man. There's like something called like an icebreaker, right? But if there's no play at all, there's like
there's no
kind of
consistency. I'm into. I'm
yeah,
into. I'm into. I play piano. I'm into cigars, and I'm into legal gun ownership. You know, buying at a store and going to the range and lawful carry. But if we break up tomorrow, in my next relationship, I'll be into cigars, playing piano, and legal gun. Like those are things I enjoy. You know, it ain't gonna change. So
right.
imagine the next relationship. She's like, "Oh, I thought you used to like to go to the range." I don't want to talk about it. Or, you know, no. I'd be like, "Yeah, great, yes, yeah." You know, because I don't change. Like, because they're else. What am I like a reptilian? Like whatever is around me, I adapt to different things. I
Right,
change. No,
chameleon. Yeah,
a
you're
man
fucking chameleon.
after a man's like 25 years old, especially by 30, but by 25, you kind of set in stone what you're into. It's
Yeah.
like guys, if you don't exercise or you don't lift any weights or you know if you're a soft dude, if you're
Well,
soft in your
that's
20s, you're gonna still be soft in your 30s, and you ain't
kind of
changing. You know?
kind of what I was telling Gio when he's kind of starting to, meet his new girl and stuff. Is like, dude, establish who you are out of the gate. Don't like, oh, I like video games, but I'm not gonna play video games around her. Like, I don't fuck with video games. I used to, but
No, but if
you
that's
don't.
something you enjoy,
exactly. Because then, like, say you want to go back to it 5 years into the relationship, and then you're like, oh, hey, by the way, I'm kind of a fucking video game dork.
Mm,
And
yeah.
then now you're creating this like awkward dynamic that maybe she previously dated with, it is who you are. So there's nothing wrong with that. But you should have been upfront from the get go instead of like, oh, I don't want her to like, fuck that, dude. Just be you from the get go. And if it doesn't work out, don't try to be somebody you're not.
And look, I do agree that for both sexes, depending on your situation, you don't have to change who you are, but you might have to change how much time you invest those things. Like if you, like example, let's say you're into
Yeah.
video games or the range or playing golf, but then you have a kid. Okay, you can still be into those things, but that's not the priority no more.
Right.
So
Right.
you're gonna have less time to invest in that, and when you
Yeah.
can, fine. But you get what I'm saying though. So
Yep.
same thing in relationships. When you have a child, that's the priority. Now, as they get older,
Yep.
you can take your kid hunting or the range or fishing, even better. But do you get
Yep.
what I'm trying to say, though? Like if you abandon your family, for example, I have some of my
That's
family right
fucking
now.
whack, dude.
Some of my family right now going through divorce because the husband literally like abandoned the family for years because he. I don't want to say what he. I'm trying to keep a little private, but let's just say he's into tennis, but it's not tennis. And it's like every day off, you're just gone playing tennis, and every day. But in this case, it's not tennis, but it costs money to play what he's playing. I'm trying to keep all this familiar information out. But you get what I'm trying to say though, bro. Like if every weekend your wife's going out to parties with whoever they're invited to as a family or a wedding, and you're not there because you're off doing your own thing, how you know what I'm saying though, bro? How selfish is that?
That's fucked up. Yeah, it's not good.
And it's not like the wife is my cousin's beautiful girl, and like it makes more money than him, and like she's really nice, like she's really fun, like
Yeah.
like guys would kill to marry her. Be dead serious. Like she's better than him, and you're acting like
Yeah. There is, I mean, it's a relationship for a reason, man. You got to make compromises on everything. You know,
nah, it's over. It's done. No,
if you
no.
go if
She
you
told
go
me to
out
get out.
camping with the boys or hunting and shit like that,
But that's okay. Once again, that's fine. And a guy, I think you should have separate hobbies. But if you do that every weekend and abandon your family, especially when you have young children, like
yeah,
listen, as your kids grow up and they're off of college, okay, yeah, you might. If she says no, I don't like fishing, go ahead. I'm glad you enjoy it. Okay, but like if every weekend, like you're her, let's say you're supposed to go to a christening or you're supposed to go to a backyard barbecue, and it's just your wife going with the kid, and where's your husband? Oh, he's playing tennis, or you know what I'm saying? Like he doesn't want to be here. Like but like every time for like 5 years, it's pretty fucking shitty, man.
yeah, it is. I agree, 100%, man. When you commit to a family like that, it's life changing, and it should be.
Yeah, so I agree with like don't change, but I also agree with you understand what I'm saying? The amount of
That's not the kind of change I was referencing,
no,
though.
I'm not. I'm not even saying that. I'm just saying
Right,
there's always like a counterpoint, like whatever
right.
you're into. Like for example, like okay, like let's say you're into cigars and you're a single guy. Let's say then you get married and you have kids, and they're like, hey, we need baby formula, and you're like, yeah, I need Opus X, and you're like, you're like
Yeah,
you know what I'm
exactly.
saying though, and that's what
Yeah,
I'm saying though. Like now, if you got some extra money left over, fine, but you get what I'm trying to say though. You know
that seems a lot closer, firm.
what do you
When
say?
you held that cigar up, Richie, and he said it was a 5.5, it was like,
No,
no fucking way.
there's just no way.
No way.
There's
Yeah,
just no
you
way.
could. That thing
So
was
six and three
a
quarters is
mile
7-inch
long.
cigar. 6 3/4. It's so basically it's a Churchill. It's a light Churchill. Well, actually, most Churchills were designed 7 by 47, 48. So it's a
Right.
Churchill. Well, what a 1/4 inch is not a Churchill. I mean, come on, it's a Churchill.
Yeah. Well, that's the same thing with those Toro Opus X Lost Cities. They're 6 3/4 by 48. That's a fucking Churchill. It
I
says
know, bro.
it
I'm
says
sick
Toro,
of
but
getting cunty with it. Like, like the when brands. It's not a Churchill. It's 63/4 by like 46, 47. You're like by 47 and a half. You're like,
you
dude,
fucking
imagine they
me.
start making half gauges. It's six and
Oh
three
my
quarters by
god.
47 3/4. You're like,
Hey,
what?
hey, hold on now. Change the size, change the blend,
Dude, change.
right?
We need half blends. I want a 5 by 50.5.
Yeah, 50.5.
You see Richie sweating, and they're like, Richie, I have to review all the same cigars to go back. Did it change it? Oh my god.
Oh, it's definitely stronger by a lot.
Dude, if I do make my own cigar company, the first cigar is going to be a 4-inch cigar, a 4-inch cigar by 51 gauge.
Something brand new you've never seen before. The 51.
No, but combine it.
Uh-oh.
You missed the joke.
Uh-oh.
What was the
Froze.
length? What was the length?
Nope, you froze.
Oh, yeah, you missed it. I said, what was the length of the cigar? I said,
Oh, 4.
so combine it.
Oh, I smell you. I smell what you're cooking. Yeah, yeah. DEA, baby.
Four, 4 by 51.
Yeah.
4 by 1.
Yeah,
Dude,
man.
dude, it's gotta have. And you know what
Oh
I would
shit.
do?
What was
You
the
know what? Guess
what
what?
was the
It would just be a 50 gauge, but I would call it a 51, and no one would know.
right.
Yeah,
The
because
DEA.
let's just say I had Fuente making my cigars. He's like, we don't have 51 gauge. Doesn't matter. We'll just say it is, and nobody will know.
I think you're onto something, man. Now I'm gonna
Why
hold you
not,
to
bro?
it. It has
Dude,
to
why
be.
not? Dude, why? How could you have a petite robusto and it's not a Rothschild? Like, that's fine. Make shit up. Make shit
Yeah,
up.
it seems like it. There was
Yeah,
another one I saw the other day that was fucking stupid.
yeah.
It was like a, I mean, it was essentially a Toro. I forget what the hell they called it. It was like a Robusto Larga.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A
Larga.
large robusto, dude.
Yeah,
What is Starbucks making up the sizes?
yeah,
I'll
yeah.
take a
Exactly.
I'll take a Vente Maduro, please.
Yes, yes.
Did you want that
Yeah,
with
it
almond
was
in
like
it?
a 5.5, 5.5 by 50 or something like that. It was like
Bro, if you want
that's
to get dirty looks, bro, in 2023, go to Starbucks, ask for a large coffee with a splash of real milk. You know, they're like, did you say milk?
right.
Did you want that
Wait,
soy milk?
you
No,
didn't
no,
say soy? You didn't say almond milk? You didn't say
no.
fucking skim?
Yeah, yeah. No, I want milk from a
Whole milk,
pregnant cow.
motherfucker.
You know what people don't
Whole
realize?
milk.
All so they're constantly re-impregnating the cows, so that way they're constantly lactating milk. Did you
Mm.
know that, right?
I never actually put that together. No,
Okay. What? Okay, I'm not gonna
and
ask
I
for your
drink
wife,
the fuck out of
but
milk, dude. I
generally,
drink
when
milk
women
like
when they have children, how do they
crazy.
feed them? How do they feed their children? Breast milk, right?
Yep, yep,
So you had to have a baby
right.
to produce milk because normally
Yep.
they don't just produce milk, right? Okay. Do you ever see a dog, a female
Oh
dog,
yeah.
has
Yep.
kids, and then they start? They don't normally, but then once they have a kid, God designed that so they could feed the children.
Right.
So in this case, if you're constantly drinking milk, you're constantly drinking pregnant cow juice,
Yeah.
or I should rephrase that: post-pregnancy cow juice.
Right. See, now you got me on a fucked up path, dude. A buddy of mine, and this is in like high school. He said, I don't eat chicken eggs anymore because they're fucking chicken menstruation. Like, man, that's fucking nasty, dude.
I heard it was
That's
aborted.
fucked up.
I heard it was aborted chicken babies. In a way,
Yeah.
it is. But yeah, it's gross either way. It's disgusting.
Yeah. Well, they're delicious, so
Yeah,
here.
I feel like eggs is worse than chicken because the chicken already had a life. You got to do stuff, and then okay, then you ate a chicken. Okay, but eggs is what if eggs is sacrilegious and we don't know like
Man,
people
it's a
at the
superfood though, dude. Eggs are fucking power food. That shit is it's a little high in the sodium, but you want your fucking protein in a small,
oh yeah
compact package. Like it's dude, farmers were bad motherfuckers, dude, and they ate eggs every fucking day, bacon every fucking day, sausage.
yeah yeah, but those guys were
Fucking
doing physical labor and moving their ass.
right, baling hay.
You eat
Yeah.
that food and you have a desk job, you're gonna be a fat slob.
Yeah, good point. Right.
It's not that that's all still real food, but the calorie intake is all relative to the calorie output. Like, what are you doing? You know, but you're right. People back then when they worked hard, man, they walked to the field, they worked 12 hours like a fucking dog. You
Yeah.
know, but they didn't have any sleep problems or depression because they're tired. You went to bed. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You
Oh,
know, so
dude.
like they didn't
Like,
need medication. Like here, it's like people don't exert any energy, and then they go to sleep. I can't fall asleep. Yeah, you know, why don't you go swing an axe for 2 hours? You'll fall asleep.
oh
You'll fall.
yeah. Dude, I know that. I know
Hey,
that struggle like all too well. Like
appreciate that.
I have fucked up sleep problems and shit, but after a fucking long night of busting your ass or working down at the Port of Tacoma, like There ain't no sleep problems. You're physically fucking tired.
Mm.
It's different when you're
Yeah.
just like rolling around and playing video games. And you're like, I'm an insomniac.
Yeah.
Go have a hard day's work. You'll probably sleep like a fucking baby.
Yeah, like you look at your mattress, you're like, I'm an insomniac. Should I sleep on this? Yes. He's gonna be selling mattresses pretty soon. Use promo
Dude.
code.
Yeah. Mike
Right
Lindell
this
just
morning.
sent me the My Pillow mattress, and I fell asleep on it in 60 seconds or less.
I used that today in the bedroom with the missus. I told her to use promo code. You'll get 10% off.
Hey, here's a confession, motherfuckers. I got a My Pillow, and I love the shit, and it works great.
Yes, but if your wife uses your pillow, is it your pillow anymore?
She's got her own My Pillow too. It's good. We're good.
Yeah. She get your own fucking pillow.
Actually, dude, she's got this old
That's a
ass
funny.
pillow. She's got an old ass pillow that she got from her mom before she passed away, and she cried on it. She's like sentimental to this pillow, dude, and
I can respect that. I can respect
it's
that.
not funky or
What's up, dude?
anything. It's just really worn
No, you can
down.
wash pillows and shit, man.
Yeah, but man, like every once in a while, I'll fucking catch myself snag it because it's like old real cotton. You go and buy like a fucking Walmart pillow, dude. I don't even know what it is. It's like that fake plasticky kind
Yeah,
of fibrous.
it's made out of plastic. It's made out of plastic.
Yeah, dude, it's not good. And so this thing's made of like old fashioned, real fucking cotton, and it is so comfortable.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna be dumping the ash because it's so flaky. The burn is great, but I'll see how long it goes. But the ash is very light and flaky. Did we lose you? I think we lost Notorious. Rest in peace, Notorious. Rest in peace. Hey, Pastor Cap, much appreciated for the cash, man. This cigar is magical, bro. This cigar is box worthy. This is the Mexican San
That
Andreas. Uh,
fuck.
so we lost you, bro.
Am I back?
Are you there? You're back, bro. Yeah, man, dude, this cigar is phenomenal. It's box worthy. I can't stress it enough. And it was so much fun and exciting from the first puff, man. Like it was. This cigar is great, dude. I don't just hand out shit lightly. You know what I'm saying? What are you smoking?
The Oliva, Connecticut. Felt like a Connecticut night.
You need to take a break.
What's
Like
that?
that cigar last night killed me, bro. That cigar last night killed me. The Corona 25th anniversary. It was like a
Yeah, that FSG, man.
but it was like a
I
fat
gotta
cherry,
try one. I'm
bro.
interested to see what kind of fucking tobacco Florida can
And he
come
said
up
it was
with.
the Maduro, bro. But I swear to you, bro, that was the most Habano cigar I ever had. So unless that's a Habano Maduro or they just messed up on the package, I'm telling you, bro, like that flavor profile was the most Habano cigar you can make. It was probably one of the strongest Habanos I ever had. Like, because normally Habanos could be pretty potent, but not scary. Uh,
Right.
and they're very simplistic, and they have that same push the whole time. And you're like, all right, it's not a sweet time, but you get the earth, you get the sourdough, you get like dry cedar, and you get a good amount of black pepper. This one had an intense red pepper that was burning my mouth, like so I knew it was strong, like
Hmm.
burn. When I held it, my mouth was getting hot, like ghost pepper. Like oh shit, like that cigar. The last third, I had to throw it out. I had to throw it out. I was gonna throw up. I,
Damn.
I was gonna throw up last night.
I'm
And I'm
trying
not
to think what's the spiciest fucking cigar I've ever had, man.
dude, and I ate last night, so that cigar just fucked me up, man. And maybe someone else had a different, but also with quality control, maybe that one just got too much in it. You know what I'm saying though? Like that one, if that was a lotto
Right.
ticket, that was a winner. Like they're like
You gotta
jackpot.
remember it's a handmade product, man. So yeah, every once in a while, like I told you the fucking a month or two ago, one of the fucking strongest cigars I ever had was a fucking Macanudo Black. And I know for a fact that by catalog, I've had cigars that are classified as stronger than that cigar. But for whatever reason, dude, that fucking cigar, like
How about this? What if like the last cigar they make of the day? Let's say they
they
have enough
just take
tobacco.
it all and just
Yeah, what
fucking,
if enough for like 1.5 cigars and like fuck it, make they can't make
dude,
two,
I'm telling you, I've never
and that
gotten
has to
sick.
happen, right? That has to happen.
It has to. It has to, just by the odds. and I've never gotten sick from a cigar. Ever. I've never felt like I was gonna throw up. In that fucking Macanudo Black, and it was only the fucking 4.8 by 48, just a tiny little Robusto. And I start feeling it right here in my throat, and you get that like little lump, that like ball. Like, dude, what in the fuck is going on? And you
That's like
start salivating like crazy, and it's like, wait, am I getting the nicotine sick?
yeah.
What?
Or did I become a pussy? Which one is it? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You're like if you can't handle Macanudo Black Inspirato, you're like, but then you're like,
Mhm.
no, it can't be me. It has to be the cigar. And I'm telling you,
Right.
man, it can happen.
Well, I mean, fuck, Le Bijou's never done that to me, and that's categorized as a fucking 5 out of 5. So I don't know.
Yeah, no, dude, it can happen.
Yeah.
But that one was uncomfortable. That cigar. The last third, I was gonna puke. I was good. I was good, and I had such demented dreams. I woke up and I told her my dream. She's like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" You know, and I'm like, "I gotta stop smoking cigars." The dream I had was so terrible that I'm gonna tell you. So
All right. Share
I
the
was at
pain, brother. Share the pain.
I was at this place, and it was kind of like, you know, not a cat house, but it was like a place where people went to have fun, like, women and men, like a swingers
Okay.
place. And I
Okay.
rolled up and I'm like, I don't know if I should be here, you know? And I'm there, and there's a bunch of people, and everyone's just but it was different places in there where they had different games and people were doing different things, you know? It's
Okay.
like it was at an Illuminati party or something like that, you know? But this was like
Interesting.
for regular people. Like you walked in, it was like a regular storefront, and everyone's doing their thing, whatever. And but you had to participate or they kick you out. I'm like, I don't know, I have nowhere else to go. This is a dream. So like, I walk up these like long steps, like it's like a gigantic stage, and everyone like picks. They had a chair, and like there was a girl in his chair, and every guy walked up like pick whoever they're gonna, have a ball with. And I like everyone was chosen, and there was 3 spots, and the one spot was a really old lady. I'm like, no, and the other one was even older, and I'm like, no, no, and then there was another one, and it was like it was someone I know, but it was his wife, and I was like, no, I can't. I was like, I can't do this shit. You know what I'm saying? No, she's like, what?
Oh
She's like,
man.
what? You don't think I'm beautiful? I'm like, no. She's like, I'll tell my husband. I'm like, I was fucking. She's like, "You want me to tell my husband you don't think I'm beautiful?" And I'm like, "He knows you're here." And like, she's like, "He bought me the tickets." I'm like, "What the fuck?" Dude, I was in hell, bro. Dude. This was the worst place, man. This was the worst place, you know. And
Yeah, it's a rocking a hard place for sure. You want to slam some gram, or you want to go freaking
bro,
yeah.
and everyone else was having a blast. Everyone else. And then I woke up
Oh.
and I told her that story. She's like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" And I'm like, I think Big Firm is spiking my cigars. You know,
Right.
Big Firm is like
Smoking
dropping acid.
big. Oh, I
Dude,
was gonna say
imagine
Sherm. That old shit. Which, by the way, now that fentanyl's a fucking thing, you never hear about Sherm.
What if Big Firm really works for the CIA and they just want to see the side effects of the cigars? You know what I'm
On the
saying?
live streams. Yeah, they're like, let's dunk this one in cocaine, and let's dunk this one in methamphetamine. Geo, look at Geo repping his favorite flags. Yep, China and tranny flags and BIPOC people, POC, whatever the fuck. What's up, Geo?
Gio, how's your balls? Nobody cares. Um, dude, I love the cigar, man. This cigar is so
Love you,
slow.
Geo.
This cigar is very slow burning. Like I
I
can't believe
gotta try one, man. I gotta try one. I've heard nothing but good things.
I can't stress it enough how good of a cigar this is. It really is. Now I wouldn't have it as your second cigar. Now here's the thing. I don't recommend when you're trying a new cigar as your second ever. You're gonna ruin it. You gotta have it as
Right,
your first. You
right.
know what I'm saying?
Yep, yep.
Um, you got to give it
Is
your
the
full attention.
sweetness, does the sweetness pop, or is it like that kind of underlying sweetness? Is it
Everything on
like,
the pop.
is very forward?
Everything on the cigar is lively. Everything like pop rocks. Everything,
Nice.
the spice, the sweetness, everything is like it feels like it's fresh. You know when like the difference to like with someone when you have orange juice and freshly squeezed orange juice. You know the difference because when something's fresh, it's more alive because you just in a sense killed it. Whereas if
Right.
orange juice, Like when you get a bottle of orange juice in the store, that orange juice could have been made like 6 months ago. They add preservatives so it doesn't smell rotten. But you really okay. I'm gonna tell you a sick story.
Ugh.
Do you know who buys the most orange perfume in the world?
Orange what?
Perfume.
No idea. No idea.
So
Trannies?
the large companies that make orange juice.
Oh, gross, dude. What the fuck?
They have to add the natural flavors. They have to add the smell of fresh orange juice because by the time you're actually drinking orange juice, it wasn't squeezed that day. And
Right.
old oranges after they're squeezed. Okay, for example, did you ever? Okay, I went to a place. I got a pineapple margarita, and I almost threw up because when I said take this back. It had like a metallic taste. It was so bitter. And they're like,
Ugh.
oh, the mix was 2 days old, and I guess it was the lid wasn't on tight, so
What the
like
fuck, dude?
it turned right. So my point is this though. So when you have anything freshly squeezed, you have to drink it right away. I'm saying though.
Right.
Um, so in this case, same thing with orange juice, right? It's pretty like wine, right? You don't buy a bottle of wine and leave the top off for 5 days and come back. You know,
No.
but you get what I'm trying to say. Though. It's almost like
Yeah.
oxidation. My
Yeah.
point is with orange juice companies, they add orange perfume so it smells fresh, and that's
See,
disgusting.
you know what's fucked up is I heard something kind of similar about orange juice being fucking shady and it was so gross that I didn't follow up, man. I just stopped reading because I love orange juice and I love orange juice with pulp in it. I always told myself, oh, if it's got pulp, it's real fucking orange juice. It's not Sunny D. It's got the fucking little, pulp in it.
Probably
Well,
shredded cardboard.
yeah, it's not even fucking real pulp, dude. Like I don't want to read anymore. I don't want to read anymore. I
Dude,
was scared it was gonna say it was
probably
like fucking those
wood,
maggots,
wood.
those mealworms and shit.
Uh,
Oh my god. But
uh,
yeah, who knows? Who knows?
no, dude, it's probably shredded up wood, like the same thing with cheese.
Right.
The shredded Parmesan. It's proven. The stores use shredded wood. What is that called? Like wood shavings.
That's fucked. That's fucked. I don't put it past them. I don't put it past them.
Dude, they're like drug dealers. Imagine like you're sitting there and like at like Mariano's Parmesan factory, and they're like, we can sell this cheese at $10 for 8 ounces. Or when we shred the cheese, it looks like more. We can get $10 for 4 ounces. Like, yeah. But what if we chop up the shred with wood pulp? And that's what it's called, wood pulp.
Pulp,
And
yeah.
what if we do a 50-50 blend of wood pulp and cheese? I'm
I
telling you,
mean
man,
that same shit's going on at McDonald's and their fucking burger meat and all
their
kinds of
burger
shit
meat,
like that.
any roadkill, any horse, and I'm telling you, cadavers.
Yeah, I
Cadavers.
wouldn't be surprised.
I can't stress enough. Did you know that they recently caught a guy that in a cremation place that he was not cremating the bodies. He was just giving the people ashes from his furnace, and he was selling the bodies to whoever wanted dead bodies. This is a fact.
Yeah, I think I
This is
did
a
hear
fact.
about that.
So if one person did, you think he's the only one? You think he's the only one?
Nope.
You think he's the only one?
The crazy thing, like, dude, when you try and tell fucking people shit like this, right? And they can't accept it. Like they're so stuck in their Disney life, fucking
But bro,
Disney
I can
movie
pull
of
up
a
the
life.
news article and they still don't want to hear it. Like,
Right, right.
I'm gonna drop this.
Oh,
Very flaky. I'm dropping
yeah.
this. Bro, they don't want to hear it.
No.
There was a town in New Jersey. Look this up. The mayor, um, in this case, it was a rabbi, but it could have been any in another situation, any religion. But in this case, it was a mayor, it was a rabbi, and the coroner, and they were all working together with a funeral home. And when people would die, they would immediately when they would take out the organs, and they were flipping the organs on the black market. And what happened was this woman bought some body part because she was dying, cancer, or she needed a transplant. But the list takes too long, right? So people are willing to pay more money for a backdoor organ, right? And she bought an organ, but the organ was contaminated with hepatitis C, and she
Oh,
got
nice.
hepatitis. And then she went to the police, and then they figured it out, and it turned out, dude, they shut down that story so fast. You never heard about it again. And
Right.
the whole town, the mayor, the police, and the rabbi, they were all in on it because it's big money, right? Um, so do you think that's the only town doing it, or
Fuck
any?
no.
It's gonna
Fuck
happen
no.
because wherever there's money and greed involved, someone's gonna be
Fuck
doing.
the crematorium held my dad's body for like fucking 2 weeks, dude.
But in
It
this
was
case, when you have someone cremated, I hate to say it, you have to watch them cremate. If you don't watch them
right,
cremate, you don't know if they did it. You
right.
don't.
You just get a pile of fucking random ashes.
And not only
Yeah.
that, that's the easy lie. I'm more
And
worried about what did you do with my dad with the body.
oh yeah, and here's something that's I'd say less nefarious but equally fucked up kind of a thing is they're plucking gold teeth out of their fucking head too, like any kind of
Yeah,
shit like that.
yeah,
Fucking take it out.
you got a titanium hip, next week will be a golf club.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, yeah, bro. But this is all fact. This is fact.
Yep.
How scary is that, man?
It's real fucking scary. And how about and just to tie into another like harsh reality that some people don't fucking grasp. Now that I'm a fucking father, like people kidnap kids, and you go like, well, no, that's just a domestic dispute between a father and a mother. Like they got Amber Alerts for that. No, dude, I'm talking about like
No, no, dude. It's like
people.
a million kids a year go missing, and
Yeah.
no one talks about it. No one talks.
Yep.
And then even you could go down the spider web of these satanic cults where they have
Hmm.
women and they just constantly impregnate them, and they never
Right.
take the kids to a hospital, so they're never.
Right.
Dude,
They're
no,
never
it's
on the book. Yeah.
never. For example, last week. Okay, what was the big stories last week that happened? Tell me. What were the crazy stories? What happened last week?
Like on my radar type
No,
thing, or
no, in
ones
the
that were actually
what were the big stories they were telling everyone about last week? Come on, we already talked about
the fucking spy balloons and
Ohio,
yep, Ohio.
right? Right?
Yep.
But what was the main thing that came out last week that no one's talking about? I'll tell you right now.
Probably
The list came out for who was going to
right.
Epstein
Yes. Yep.
Island.
Yep.
So, in my opinion, when that list came out, they're going to go over here. You need to talk about spy balloons. We're getting attacked. They needed to give you an external enemy. Oh, the
That's
Chinese are
fucked
coming.
up, Goody.
Meanwhile, you got Steven Spielberg, Tom Hanks, all these sports players,
Jim
Oprah,
Carrey.
yeah, Oprah Winfrey, Jim. Oh, you cannot.
Yeah.
And I'll say this though:
Yep.
anyone that become famous, like actor and musician, not all of them are satanic, but they have to go to these things and they make them
Yep.
do evil
To
things.
get in. To get
No,
in.
because
Yeah.
they have to have dirt on them so that way they can
Right.
control them. That make any
Right.
sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
So that does make them evil to even comply with it because they're selling their soul for money.
Right.
But my point is though, so yeah, and I think sometimes when those people break from their programming and they start talking, then magically they die. Then they die.
Mm-hmm.
Like John Lennon. Like John Lennon
Mm-hmm.
towards the end, he's like, "Yeah, we should have no more war." Bam. Oh yeah. How about
Yeah.
5:30? How about now? How about now?
And what they
Let
said, fucking, there's a comedy bit like John Lennon catches like 8 shots, but Yoko Ono's standing right next to him and doesn't fucking catch a single one. What the
yeah,
fuck kind of world do we live in?
yeah, and that wouldn't have been a loss, you know.
Right, right.
No, dude, I can't
That was
stress.
kind of the punchline of the joke was like,
Yeah,
fucking escapes.
yeah.
All
But
right.
dude, okay, that let me tell you something about the John Lennon killing. You got to watch the movie Rosemary's Baby, and that movie came out, I think, 13 years before he died, because he died 1980.
I've heard about it. Yeah, that's an older movie.
Rosemary's Baby came out in 66 or 67. In the movie, though,
Isn't it like some exorcist type shit? Like
I, I,
fucking
I'm going to
okay,
tell
yeah,
you.
yeah, 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 yeah.
In the movie, they call the building, was it the Dakota? Or they call it something else. In the movie, they don't call the place the real name. But, and I'm going to mess this up. I think the real name of the building is the Dakota. But either way, I'm going to mess it up. In the movie, they call a different name for legal reasons, right? Because they don't, you know. So whatever. So it's this gigantic building, and they have these really ritzy apartments for eclectic rich people and artists, and who's who in Manhattan, right?
Right.
So the basic premise of the movie is this guy's an aspiring actor. He's doing commercials, but he's not really making it. And they move into this place they really can't afford, and he gets befriended by their wealthy neighbor. And basically, by the end of it, you realize the husband starts getting a lot of movie roles, starts making a lot of money, right? He starts becoming real famous. But it turns out he joined the satanic club,
Mm.
sold his wife for a ritual without telling her, though. So everyone around her is like, it's okay, whatever. And they're constantly putting like weird shit in her drinks and to give her hallucinogens to get her used to it. And then finally, at the end of the movie, um, she gets the R word by some guy in a lizard suit, and they impregnate her. And then she has the
What
baby.
the fuck?
The baby's born. They're all like, "Hail Satan!" Because basically they were trying to bring in the Antichrist. What happened was, and supposedly Anton LaVey was the guy in the lizard suit in the movie. So basically, they were trying to summon Satan to impregnate her to like a reverse Mother Mary figure. You know what I'm saying? No,
Right,
and
right.
the movie was in the year 1966, and basically, so that was the premise of the movie. But in the movie, the first person that dies is her neighbor, but it's a younger female, and she was kind of part of the club too, but she started running her mouth, right? So one day she jumps out the window of that apartment building, and she lands outside of the front entrance, right in the front entrance. But she landed on a car in the movie, and the car was a Volkswagen Beetle. Well, of course, they threw her out the window because this was after she ran her mouth, so talking to the girl about what's going on there. The next day, boom, she gets murdered, but whatever. She didn't get it wasn't suicide. And so that's the one they show you how they fake suicides, right? Two, she landed on a Volkswagen Beetle. She landed on the Beetle, but when you see the scene, the Beetle only has blood on the trunk. Now, is the trunk in the front or the back of the vehicle?
On a Beetle, it's in the front.
No, no. Okay, but it was on the back. So in this case, the engine. It's on
Okay.
the back of the car.
Gotcha.
My point is, so the blood was on the back of the car.
Okay.
I take that back as far as the engine's reversed. But the point is, the blood's on the back of the car, right?
Okay.
You pull out the back of the car, right? The rear bumper. Right that spot, right in front of that building. That's exactly where John Lennon was murdered, and he got shot only in his back 5 times
Oh, fuck.
in the same spot. A bloody Beetle, exactly the same spot. If you watch the movie and you see what's going on, um,
Scary
sorry,
Mary checking in.
I just saw a homeless guy come out of my apartment complex on the first floor in the garage. I guess he was digging through the garbage with the Target shop.
Nice.
Hey, whatever. Okay.
Happens.
Mhm.
2023.
Well, how crazy is that? That 13, 14 years before he was killed in front of that building in the same spot. And I went there in person to the building.
Oh, wow.
And
Well, fuck now.
the
Go
front
ahead.
of
Go
the
ahead.
building has like these weird things that come out of the building. And you know, like most buildings in front of the building, they'll have like lights, you know, like on both sides of the door. It
Right.
has torches. It has a gas flame, like it's breathing fire out the building constantly.
What the fuck?
And I talked to the guy that works there. And I said, "There are a lot of weird things happening here." He's like, "A lot." I said, "Can you talk about anything?" He's like, he was just like, I'm telling you, bro. I saw in his face. He's like, "No." He's like, "Weird shit happens here, bro." And so the point of that movie was there was only satanic people living in that building. But like I said, what are the chances of the girl getting thrown out the window and all the blood's on they have a bloody Beetle? What are the
Well,
and then
so
have
it took 13 years for that movie to come to fruition for its fucked up little thing. Now we got, a movie about a train in Ohio blowing up and spilling chemicals. That only took 5 months to come to fruition.
well, because
I
they're running.
mean, what in the actual fuck is going on, dude?
Yeah, but I think when that movie came out, that might have been like a warning to John Lennon, or
Yeah, but it's that fucking Illuminati shit, dude. They have to confess to you what they're gonna do it like validates their fucking evil. Like, well, we
It's also
tried
it's
to
also
give you a chance.
yeah, but it's also vanity. I'm going to tell you exactly what I'm going to do, and you're too stupid to figure it out.
Yeah. I mean, at that point, when the movie's already made, what can you fucking do?
Wait, and John Lennon, or he did talk about how he was going to be
God
murdered.
damn it.
You know what I'm saying? No, John Lennon did talk about how he's going to be murdered. You know, so I mean, now then you can say, was he murdered? Was it faked? Was it blanks? And that way they
See
can
if
make
I
more
can.
money. And in this case, was that the deal? Like, okay, look, what if the
I'll be
deal
right
from the
back.
get? What if the deal from the get
Hold
go
up.
was
Hold
give
up.
it? What's that?
I'll pop back in a second. Hold up.
What happened?
Groceries.
Oh, gotcha.
Yep.
He just saw a homeless guy digging his pants. Nah, listen, if this homeless guy was finding stuff in the garbage that he could use to sell or make some money, God bless. He's not stealing; he's in the garbage. And they do throw some crazy stuff in the garbage, but whatever. As long as he's not breaking into cars. Too much apple juice last night. Hey, what's up, Sako? Mm-hmm. I've heard many theories about this. I've heard theories about this, the chemicals they set off. Some people say it was to open a portal. I don't know. That might be extreme. Is this the way is this going to be the portal for the Antichrist? They've opened the portal to the third dimension. We should send Sack up to Ohio, guys. Can we get some money together to send Sack? Can we get some money together and send Sack to Ohio? What do you think? What do you think? I think we should get some money to send Sack to Ohio to find out if the water's dangerous.
What was the first part?
I said we should get some money together to send Sack to Ohio to find out if the water's dangerous.
Fuck that. We need to send somebody to Sack's house to see if his fucking bird room's dangerous.
Oh, we already know.
Somebody needs to go test that shit.
Nobody wants to go in his basement, bro. I wouldn't. No. I'm not going, bro. I'm not going, bro. The cigar's a winner, bro. I can't.
Nice.
This cigar. You ever smoke when you smoke? You know that feeling when you smoke a cigar and you're so happy, content with it, and you're like, man, you know what I'm saying? Though, like, and it's way better than you expected. That's a great feeling. I will say this though, the band is just a basic paper band, so be
That
very
seems to be the whole Lost and Found line. Was kind of like they just, the thing behind the Lost and Found series at all.
Yeah.
It sounds like they are custom orders that people don't follow through on. This is what I heard, anyways.
Well,
And
not
so
just for example, let's say you had a cigar that was out for 2-3 years, and then your company went out of business, or you couldn't afford the last batch because they stopped selling. Well, they're gonna, for example, every cigar that's, let's use Romeo and Juliet or General. If a cigar is being made, they generally have 1 to 2 years supply ahead of time, even without growing more tobacco. So, for example, if you continue a cigar, or in your case, you're saying they never picked it up. I think most of the time they're gonna get money up front. But in this case, what if like, yeah, make it for next year, make double the amount, and then also the demand goes down. You know.
Yep.
The
So that's
question is,
kind of a cool thing, but it doesn't mean that all of the Lost and Founds.
But what's the original intent? Then whose cigar was this?
Yeah. Yep. Was it going to be a side project with EPC, or was it going to be, it could be, who knows?
It was already out. Whose was this cigar?
Right.
What if you smoked this cigar and you're like, wait, this is I know this cigar. That would be the crazy thing.
But the cool thing too is how it's pretty much a blend that may already be in the rotation somewhere, and then it disappears, and that gives it fucking time to age and become even better.
I would agree with that if the cigar already had balls, because I did have a Lost and Found that I hated. It was called Blah Whatever, and it was garbage, and it was like it was dead. The cigars were dead. You know what I'm saying? No, so time could be. It's not always a good thing, depending what you start off with. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
for my profile. Like I don't want a cigar that's medium strength.
Hey,
I don't want a medium strength cigar aged 5 years on top of that. Like that's gonna be too boring for me. You know.
Sacco rocking the Atabay tonight, man. It's a Connecticut kind of night. Connecticut.
Yeah, bro. So I'm telling you, man, that was all distraction. As far as because like,
Yeah, I agree.
bro,
The
bro.
fucked up thing. So while it is a distraction, the Ohio shit, man, it's
Oh,
kind of
it's real.
it's very real. Yeah, it's
Oh,
very real.
I'm not saying it didn't happen in Ohio
Right.
at all.
No. Trust me, I'm not saying that you did.
Yeah.
It's just it's in order for it to be an effective distraction, it has to be very real. So that's the fucked up bit.
We're getting a bad connection.
I was saying it's fucked up. In order for the distraction to work well, it has
Yeah.
to be very real. And
Well, here's the
shit.
thing. In that case, he's in the middle of America, middle class people, hardworking people, right?
Right.
Whereas that island they go to for Epstein Island, were all rich elite. You know what I'm saying? Though you never hear any major accidents over there. Not
Well, what
crashing
about
train.
and now this is damn near blasphemous and a fucked up thing to say, man. But even 9/11, right? So there's a story about, and I forget the actual dollar amount. It's like $2.6 trillion.
Oh,
Just
with the
go fuck.
Yep.
Yeah, 2.6 trillion
It was
with
the
a fucking
largest
T.
insurance history of the world, and he double insured the buildings because they counted each incident as its own. My aunt who insured buildings in New York City at the time, she insured Yankee Stadium. So after that, she said the entire industry changed, and not one company would ever insure an entire building brick to brick. They would only insure
Right.
certain.
So no, this is I mean that too, right? To add on top of what you're saying, but no, this is like the Treasury printing out $2.6 trillion and then it just disappeared. And then 2 days later, 9/11 happened. Look that
Okay, for
fucking shit up.
example, that was right in Die Hard 3. Die Hard 3, they attacked New York City with a bunch of things. Which, oh, be careful on words. And that was to steal money from the Federal Reserve.
Yeah.
And the guy says in the movie, they fell for it, hook, line, and sinker. And there was so much 9/11 symbolism in Die Hard 3, which came out in 1995. And after one of the attacks, they're running down the street. In the background, you see the Twin Towers. And when they go into the train station, before one of those things are in there, before whatever, the clock on the wall says 9/11, and the music goes. Dun, dun.
Man.
It does this. Ready? Dun, dun, dun. Like, it's like the
That's
people are
fucked.
stupid. You know what I'm saying, though?
Speaking of stupid, just to kind of pivot off the fucked up shit, let's go back to spy balloons.
Oh,
So
yeah.
there's like these kids launched a hobby balloon. And I was listening to this podcast, man. It's fucking hilarious. Joe Biden wasted a $400,000 Sidewinder missile to shoot down a $12 fucking hobby balloon
Yeah.
from some
Yeah.
kids doing a science experiment. Here we are. The world's greatest superpower, and we're blowing up science projects with
Yeah.
$400,000 missiles.
Yeah. Well, you could say the same thing about, okay, we never go to war with rich people. We never go to war. No, you know, say all the wars that are happening, it's always like established countries destroying people living in poverty.
Yeah,
But at the same time, after that, though, then first world countries. What I'm saying is, we never go to war with people that have Starbucks and McDonald's
right.
because corporations like that and the banks run the world. Once you're part of the club, it's like, all right, you're owned. You know what I'm saying, though?
Right.
But you can't have people living off the grid. Okay, for example, before the Iraq War and after, okay, now they have a national bank that is owned, and they control the printing of their money. There's only two countries left, I heard, is Iran and North Korea that control their money.
And Iran is real buddy with Russia and North Korea, obviously China.
Yeah. Sometimes
I
I
don't know.
think North Korea is really owned by us, and we keep it as a boogeyman.
That would make a lot of fucking sense.
right?
Yeah.
Does that make any sense?
Oh yeah. It's a motivator. Hey, Japan, keep your shit in order. We're throwing missiles over there.
Yeah, it's like it's kind of like if you make a movie, you can't just have a hero. You have to pay for a villain too,
Yep.
or else the movie doesn't work.
Right.
Like imagine you had an action movie with just a bunch of good guys. It would be a boring movie. There's no one to fight. Like
And
Batman
just
out, he's like,
helping
he's like
grandmas cross the
Joker.
street.
Yeah, here's the Joker. We didn't hire a Joker. Penguin, we couldn't get him either. Catwoman, nope.
Superman's like, don't eat that boar's head ham. It has listeria.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. Batman's investigating a factory that's using non-UL listed light bulbs. That shit, uh, that shit has not been tested. How do you know?
Oh shit.
Right? You know what I'm saying? Though, like, yeah, I would love to see like a Batman movie where he's a regular cop. He's like, you know why I pulled you over? I don't know, Batman, because you're a prick. You know,
Right.
that's what we need to see. We need to see like Spider-Man. I don't know, as like an Amazon worker. You know,
Slanging packages.
yeah, it's like in packages. It's like in packages. It's like in packages. You know what I'm
Fuck
saying?
yeah.
Your package. Hey, look, you see like the web and the box against your window. Your package was delivered, and you're like, this window doesn't open. It's a pane
You
glass
fucking
window. It's
asshole.
delivered.
Peter Parker, you motherfucker. Or Captain America, the fucking HR officer, fucking taking complaints.
Yeah, exactly.
You showed your penis to the secretary. I'm gonna have to let you go.
He's
Okay.
like, my shield was in front of it. My shield was in front of it.
Right.
It's not the point, Captain America. And not for nothing, Captain America. You've been doing this shit for 50 years. You should have been a colonel by now. He's like,
Yeah, that's
he's
a good
like,
one.
if you
That's a
he
good one.
keeps get like sexual complaints, so he stays a captain forever.
That's a good one.
Well,
Why the
I
fuck
guess.
is he just stuck at captain?
Well, no, why though? Because a captain's generally a young guy. No one's gonna want to be General America, Admiral
Yeah.
America.
Yeah. No.
No.
See, I don't know the ranking order, man, but I always thought like major sounded pretty cool, like Major America. Hell
Well,
yeah.
depends what branch, but okay. For example,
Major victory.
it's gonna be you're gonna have like second lieutenant, first lieutenant, captain, major, lieutenant colonel, colonel, and then you're gonna have brigadier general, major general, lieutenant general, and then general. Uh, you know, but and then in a major war, I think it only happened in World War II. You had a 5-star general, which is the general of over, you know,
All of it. Yeah. Top of the
yeah, yeah,
top.
yeah, yeah. I mean, whatever, whatever, It's like he's got so many stars on his neck. He's just like, they're digging in my neck. He's just,
Fuck, dude. Speaking of that, so the other day I was doing my truck training, man. Those fucking seatbelts in there, and they're old, sweaty, nasty. Like, who knows how many dudes have been just sweating on those things in the summer, man. And I'm doing
emotional
my
death.
test, and I'm turning, and I'm turning, and I'm turning. Dude, by the end of the day, my fucking neck was like totally red. I swear to God, it was gonna get infected just from all the nasty fucking dudes that just be sweating on that thing. Like the color of it is like brown. The seatbelt is brown. Nasty. Dude, that thing. Fine. So I just kept taking my coat and like sticking it up and over the fucking seatbelt. Don't know why I brought that up.
As long as you don't have a rash, I guess.
No, but that's what it looked like it started as, man. Get that staph infection or some shit. That'd be fucked.
Yeah, that'd be weird. Well, you know what though? Just go up to Ohio and rub some of the water on it. You'll kill it.
I'll clean it right up. I
Dude,
might
I
get one of
swear,
those fucking I get a little quatu growing out of my fucking neck. Like total
dude, I think
recall.
last week, so you had Chinese bones, unidentified balloons. Uh, Ohio got nuked, and it was in near East Palestine was the name of the town, right? And that's a
Yeah.
whole name, Palestine, and East.
Uh-huh.
You have the issues in the Middle East, right?
Right.
Jerusalem and
Gaza
Palestine,
Strip.
right? Everything else, and then in Russia they were digging in the rock quarries, and
Right.
they hit something that stopped the machine, and then they dug out a statue of an angel that it doesn't look like a statue. It looks like a frozen angel, because in the
Yeah.
Bible it says God turned people to a pillar of salt, and the
Yeah.
angel on his knees with his head bowed, with his hands on his sword and shield, and when the angels, it says the third of the angels that God cast them out because what I'm saying, they lost the war in heaven. Because remember, they wanted women, and the women
Right.
that
Right.
giants, and the giants run the world. That's how they built the pyramids,
Oh
and
yeah. Cap.
the flood killed those giants. But then some
Oh
of them
man,
came.
I could speak on that shit too, Cap, by the way.
But
So
you know what I'm
fucking
saying? So
stupid.
the whole thing, bro. When you see that statue, it's not, dude. You saw that nobody can make that. On top of that, how the rock digger not break a statue? That right? It would have cracked in
Right.
half. On top of that,
Right.
why would the greatest statue ever made, if it was a statue in the history of the world, be buried in the near the Euphrates River in like Siberia underground? Oh
Right.
yeah, and this is all at the same time, and you're like, nah, there's nothing to see here, folks. Like at this point, the world's so crazy. If the Antichrist came out, they'd be like, so what's your pronoun, Satan? I identify as devil. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
like
Uh,
nobody would be even shocked at the Antichrist.
gay Satan from fucking South Park.
Yeah,
Oh,
they'd be like,
oh, Saddam.
yeah. Satan comes out as pro-choice, but pro-Second Amendment. Oh, all right, all right. Yeah,
Oh
uh,
shit.
yeah,
You gotta pick your battles.
yeah, yeah. He's like, I feel like you should have your choices, but once you're here, you should be able to sustain life and protect yourself. Oh, all right. The devil's running as a
I
moderate
saw that, Larry. I saw that.
Mm.
I don't. So to talk about something past the cap just brought up before into the fucking conspiracy mode here a little bit and just kind of
See,
the culture.
all those things are planned because right
Oh
now
yeah.
the
But
ATF.
here's the interesting thing, dude. So the divide and conquer fucking thing that we're living through right now. There's the horrible shooting at the Buffalo grocery store that was in a black neighborhood, and it was a really fucked up thing, right? Like no one's gonna argue that that wasn't totally fucked up. And you can say racial shit, and in that situation, I'd say yeah, that probably was his motivation as a fucking scumbag piece of shit human, right? So that happened. They tried him and guilty and that whole thing. So this most recent shooting that happened, the one in Michigan uh, University, does anybody know what kind of person did that one? Well, the information's out there, and they buried it. And for whatever reason, they bring up the Buffalo shooting again. But that's not the mass shooting that just happened. The mass shooting that just happened was at the University of Michigan, and it doesn't fit the narrative
It
because
has.
mass shooters are white. We all know, right? Like that's well, this most recent one that wasn't the demographic. I'm not gonna single anything out, but that wasn't the one they wished it was, kind of a thing. You know what I'm saying? It's disturbing how they wash
No,
away certain aspects of news stories.
they have an agenda. But right now the ATF is losing so much ground. They went too hard with this whole brace thing. They're going to lose that, and they're going to
Yeah.
lose even
Oh,
more.
that was dude. What a terrible, terrible choice. They really exposed themselves with that,
Yeah,
like
basically
big time.
communists. They're like, listen, you got 3 months, or you're all felons. Actually,
Right.
by their standards,
But
you already.
and the weird thing is who okayed it to begin with.
The ATF cannot make law; they can only enforce the laws that Congress passes. So,
Right.
so, so, by this, they can literally say, "You get what I'm saying?" No, they're acting like a dictator. So
Yeah.
and it's not, bro. It's all part of the plan, man. In my
Yep.
opinion, it's you know, I don't want to go too far off that end because but you get what I'm saying, bro. They're
Right.
never gonna just allow listen, I'm about law and order. Keep the
Yep.
criminals in jail.
Yep.
I'm all about freedom, but if you abuse your freedom and you want to act nuts, then you go to prison.
You
And
don't act civil, you don't deserve to live in a civil society.
yeah, that's it. That's it.
Yep.
And that goes for everyone. I don't care what your background is,
Yep.
whatever. If you get crazy and you're hurting people for no reason, you're
Yep.
going to jail.
See ya.
But they're literally the guy that just killed the Los Angeles sheriff. Um, he had like so many pending felony trials for like assault and choking out his
Oh,
girl.
dude. Some of these
And,
guys got a rap sheet, literally 30 felonies.
and they're blaming the
30.
judge. Like, why was this guy on the street? This guy was a bad dude, and why was he on the street? The judge should be fired. The judge
Yep.
should be
Sued.
But once again, though, it's all
Should be
part of the
thrown in
plan.
jail himself.
Law enforcement doesn't matter if all the DAs and judges are knocking down the charges,
Yeah.
and they want chaos on the street because they
Yep.
want it so bad, so that way
Yes.
you demand a police state where you're gonna
Yep.
have RoboCop running around,
Yep.
citizen, what's in your bag, citizen?
And
Oh,
all the more reason to turn your guns in. Like, Big Daddy Government's got it, okay? Just, it's really bad out there. People are gonna kill you, and you can just call 911 and they'll be there in a hurry.
bro, I think we're a year away from RoboCop being running around the street. I'm being dead serious, bro. Because
I mean, it's
remember in RoboCop, they had the police force was so short, nobody wanted to be cops. Guys were quitting, going on strikes, right? At
right.
this point, what's happening? The police departments are so short. The DAs are letting the crime run amok. Dude, I'm telling you, man, they're already using robots in cities for police.
Absolutely.
Did you see them?
Yep. Yep. The fucking dogs.
The
Robo
dog.
dogs.
They also have like these little things. They look like a C3PO, and they're just like watching people. You know what I'm saying? Though, they got drones. They got police drones, and dude, like we're already there, man. Like
Yeah.
those weren't movies. Those were programming. You gotta look at it as education. RoboCop was an educational movie. They're literally, and if you looked at in the movie where they showed America like all on fire and like all these like terrible things happening. If you remember in RoboCop, there was like news segments with the crazy news. Watch RoboCop again and watch when that guy that comes on. I'd buy that for $1. You know, you know.
And I ripped through this Toro, dude. Like an hour.
Yeah, Connecticut's still pretty fast.
Yeah.
So Innocence is back. Innocence. How did you
I
like
just
this?
saw that.
So Innocence is our only female. Uh,
Oh, no shit.
but yeah, Big Firm's trying to date Innocence. Big Firm, dude.
Get it, Firm.
Big Firm is Innocence. Innocence. You said you were a female person, or identify as a female, and
I was gonna say, is this a 2023 female or like an actual like female?
yeah, I don't know. 1.0 or 2.0? Like I don't know.
Yeah.
MNP 1.0 or 2.0?
Pre-op or post-op? What are we talking about here?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, if RoboCop died, they still made him go to work. Yep,
Yeah.
that's the truth. Can't stress it enough. Yeah, dude, we're
Oh,
at
there
that.
you go, Innocence. Nice. One of the wrench gang.
Yeah,
Nice. Sorry, Firm.
I'm married to a moderator here.
Yeah, she's married
shit.
to a wrench gang.
I don't believe
Who
it.
could it be? Who could it be?
I
Are
don't
they in the chat right now?
I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it unless they came on the live video. I don't need this kind of mystery, this bullshit. Come on. I heard my husband listening to you all the other day.
Oh shit.
Ah, all right.
Hey, I'm married. I've been with my wife 17 years. So.
Oh, hold on. So you're telling me that if we're here, no one's bashing women. They're just talking about facts.
Right.
But you're telling me if you had a group of women, they don't shit about men. I hate my
Oh
husband.
yeah,
Oh,
dude.
please.
That road goes both ways, man. That absolutely goes both ways.
Yeah. No, you're right. Every guy that gets married is like, you know what? It's like, I'm just getting too much sex. Everything's great. You know, he's like, I love my in-laws. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like well, once again, you know, you did say that you were a troll here. You said you were going to troll 50-50. So we, for all I know, actually, I know nothing. You know, what do I know? You're not
Right.
part of our private chats, and I don't know. This could be Geo right here.
Right. Interesting. Or maybe it's Geo's girl. Interesting. Interesting. Did I just stumble across
No,
the potential identity?
there's no way that's Sacco's wife. No, no,
No, Geo's.
no.
Geo's gal.
Someone just said, "Is it Sacco's wife?"
Oh, gotcha.
No.
Gotcha. I think that's who it is. I just got it.
Who is it?
Bang. It's Geo's lady.
It's Geo.
Yeah. I would bet. That's my
It,
bet, dude. I'm putting the fucking
no,
I'm putting all the chips on that one, dude.
you're wrong. She said she's from Pennsylvania,
Oh, gotcha.
and she said y'all is
Y'all.
Geo's girlfriend's from New York City area. It's no way.
Y'all's
Nobody in New York
y'all's
City.
pretty universal now, man.
You know, New York City doesn't say y'all. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. But you see, like, what one woman in the group changes dynamics. Like, it's not fun no more. You just ruined the fun. So, you're like, all right. Uh, let's for the next 10 minutes, let's just praise women.
All right.
You know what, bro? Every time a guy pays child support, it goes 100% of the funds go to the betterment of the child's life. You're right. You're right. You're right.
My compliment towards women is they're like a grocery store.
What's that?
They produce milk and they produce eggs.
That's it.
Yep.
Oh, I thought it was
Women,
gonna be.
no,
Oh,
no, they produce milk and they produce eggs.
these
I'm
stores have
being a
things.
smart ass. I'm
Yeah,
being
but
a smart
groceries
ass.
have a clearance aisle and things go on sale and coupon.
Oh, there's some very value based clearance women out there for sure.
Bro,
Scary Mary.
dude, imagine like a guy's going to like a cat house. He's got a Groupon. Hey, I got 30% off. I don't know, guys. I mean, you know what? From now on, you guys leave this channel. Innocence is gonna start her own YouTube channel. Go hang out
Yeah,
with her, right? Go ahead.
yeah.
The show's over. It's done. The dome is
Well,
over.
shit. Maybe it's Cap's lady. I think his screenshot has a gal in it, right?
Cap is not from. Hey, where's Jeremy?
He's Michigan,
No, we haven't seen Jeremy in a while.
right? I know he had that pet pass away. That
No, but I
fucked him
wonder
up
if
pretty good.
hey,
Who
yeah,
Jelly?
yeah,
I'm not Jelly.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think she wants to go to the 300 Club.
I'm just curious who her old man is. That's what's got me fucking
That could be
tripping a
another.
little bit.
That could be another troll.
Yeah.
Because I demand to know if your wife's here, claim your wife. Please tell us. Say no. Like, say no. It's
I think it's a fun little game. I'm gonna fucking keep poking and prodding. Oh, what's
oh,
the 300 Club? Don't. I
that's,
got it. I was gonna do it.
hold on.
I was gonna
Notorious is
do
gonna
it.
send it. Go ahead. Notorious. Give her a one-way trip to the 300 Club. Go ahead.
Bah, bah, bah.
What's the 300? Another one.
Sorry, Innocence. Innocence. You're so cool the way you spell it too. You're like rad.
I don't know, bro. Enough of that. I can't, bro. It's like, like guys can hang out and they're all contributing, and the mood of the show keeps going, funnier and funnier. And you get one woman in here, and it's like, my husband listens to the show. Good for your husband.
Right. You believe in crazier bullshit than that. Like, well,
you were bashing women, so I came in here to defend. Yeah. Do you think women are going to defend you? Women don't even like other women, right?
Right.
How many groups do you think are here on private chats where it's 20 women just all having a good time and caring?
Right.
Hey man, how's your family? You all right? Good. Like, oh, it's great, man. Oh, you got a good job.
Jenny's a bitch. I don't like the way she puts her mascara on.
I know. It's that. I heard you're fooling around with the Amazon guy. You know?
Yeah.
I heard he's been delivering
Another one.
Another one. That's some funny shit, man. She said, "What 100 Club?" That's equality.
Yep. Ask and you shall receive. You know now.
Everyone here has been sent to the 300 Club. Everyone.
Yep. We're equal opportunity Iron Domers here.
Yeah, it's equality, bro. You're gonna have to come in. Who sent my wife to the 300 Club? You know. It's a cigar thing. Yeah, you're right on that.
Oh,
yeah.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah. No. Like, attractive women don't like to hang out with other attractive women. From what I've seen, attractive women like to have a less
Past that, Cap, that is the worst thing you could ever hear before a fishing trip is about to start. He said, my wife is about to join us on this fishing trip. It's just like,
okay,
is it too late to change plans?
Guys go fishing to get away from their wife, you know?
Yep.
Pass the Cap. You never been? I like this guy, but it's a rite of passage. Don't.
Yeah. Nope, he's protected. That's got to be a Big Daddy Richie one. Yep, there you go. Yep.
Hey, bro, it's not personal. It's a rite of passage. It's like, remember, like in the mob movies? You mean you never got your button? Nah, I never had to put work. I need you to go talk to this guy.
Don't feel bad, Cap. I've been there. Geo damn near lives there.
Geo's gonna change his residency.
Another one.
Got him. I'm glad we covered a lot of topics tonight. You know,
yeah, man.
Rosemary's Baby, the Dakota Bill,
Ohio, and everything. I seen a fucked up video about Ohio the other day. The that JD Vance guy who just got elected there. He went to one of the creeks and he just took a fucking stick, stuck it in the bottom of the dirt, and dragged it. And you've seen oil and water. I mean, anyone's who's an adult.
Sludge.
Dude, the rainbow effect though, like the pearlescent. Dude, it went from totally clear water and he dragged the stick on the bottom and it just was like fucking pearlescent rainbow explosion.
That mixture, bro, is so toxic that it's equivalent, they said, to gas we were using in World War I for chemicals.
Yes. No, or it was a main component in one of those gases in World War I. Fucking bad shit, dude.
Yeah, bro.
Bad shit.
Bro, all I can say is you're not going to want to smoke because you do have Pennsylvania tobacco.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Not smoking Pennsylvania tobacco.
Oh my God. The Jacob's Ladder.
Yeah. No.
Jacob's Ladder.
Nope. No more Pennsylvania tobacco for me, at least in 2025. I want to see how.
That's fucked up.
It's the truth.
Damn.
It's the truth. If it's Eastern Pennsylvania, okay, but Western Pennsylvania tobacco.
You know, it's also kind of crazy. Somebody said this about it too, was just all the agriculture too. You know, farms and dairy, and man, you better be real fucking careful about where your
West, dude, you're gonna have
coming from,
because you have the what are those the Amish people out there in Pennsylvania?
Yeah,
bro, the candles they make are gonna glow in the dark now.
Yeah, they got a really big Amish community in Pennsylvania. Like one of the top 2 or 3 is Pennsylvania.
Ohio's right there, so
Yeah.
bro.
Well, no, I guess that fucking town, whatever the fuck is East Palestine, it's like
Yeah,
right on the border.
yeah,
Pennsylvania, here, Ohio, like it just a stone's throw away.
bro. I mean, I let this thing go out because I'm talking too much. But dude, yeah, man, um, it's not going to be a good thing.
No.
And you hear that like 2 days ago, another train crashed.
Oh, it's already up to like four or five. One in Texas, one in South Carolina. Um, fuck, there was another one. For sure, there's at least the three though that I named: the Ohio, South Carolina, and Texas, and the common denominator.
They're all conservative states.
That too. No, they're all carrying fucked up chemicals. All
Uh,
three of the train loads were bad chemicals. You want to know an amazing point? One of my friends brought up to me. One of my really
well, at least
good
it
buddies.
wasn't a train full of clowns.
You want to know some interesting point? One of my friends brought up to me was what did Biden do in his first like 48 hours in office? He nixed the XL pipeline, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So we are transporting horrible chemicals. And I know that the pipeline was oil, petrol products and shit. But does that not kind of expose the fragility of our infrastructure a bit? You could be just shooting this fucking shit through a tube to its destination instead of having it on these 200-year-old, 150-year-old train tracks.
Dude, trains move everything in this country.
Yeah.
A
And
lot.
those tracks, man, those tracks are old as fuck. That infrastructure is old.
157. All right. You spoken in Neho. Nice, nice. Enjoy yourself.
Nice, dude. Yeah. 157, living the good life.
Yeah, dude. I mean, at this point, like I said, by next week, if Godzilla comes, it's like get in line.
I
You'll
wouldn't
see.
be surprised. Like, oh, fuck.
Pastor Cap is back. Hey, Pastor Cap is back, but Innocence didn't come back. I don't know.
Well, had to learn the hard way, I guess.
Yeah, but that's equality, man. Dude, if I
Yep.
didn't send 300 Club, then oh, how come I can't go there too, right? Hey.
Gonna have to learn, sweetheart. You're one of the
I,
boys now.
I don't know. Oh, she's back. All right. Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Okay. Yeah.
It's not a conspiracy theory. There's a fucking mushroom cloud over a small town of like 5,000 people over in Ohio.
Talking about it, man. Did you hear the company wouldn't even show up to the town hall meeting?
I did, dude.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
And I also heard, was it FEMA or EPA, one of the two, offered like $50,000, which equates to like 500 bucks. I forget what it was, or $50 per person. I forget what the hell the number was, but it was
Nice.
just
Nice. Buy a box of Opus.
yeah. Ugh.
Hey, board talk is here. I don't. Hey, guys, we have one female in here, and everyone just wants to know about the female. Give her a break. Let her
Right.
just. God, God, listen. Is this gonna be the innocent show?
You guys are
So,
like those fucked up dolphins, man. Just leave her alone. Those
it's like
dolphins.
she's like the AJ Fernandez. She's taking over the show. Yeah, bro. Nobody's gonna want to live in that area, Ohio. I went.
No, and that's
Bro.
the saddest fucking thing, dude. So that area is already extremely poor. Like they used to, I heard a story about it the other day that was like a place that did ceramic work, and they
Yeah.
built a lot of, or built, they made a lot of um, coffee cups and plates for hotels. That was kind of their main business there in East Palestine, and that fucking closed up and went to China and everything. So everyone there is really fucking poor. Well, the housing market is at its peak right now, and there's word that it could come crashing. So a lot of people are trying to sell their houses and make a couple of bucks and then rebuy a house when the market drops.
Yeah.
No, not one fucking person is going to be able to sell their house there.
The,
Not one fucking person is going to want to buy a house
who
there.
would want to live anywhere within at least 10
Dude,
miles of that area,
dude,
bro?
that place is a fucking ghost town
And
waiting to happen.
I've heard long-term effects that this could really affect. Uh, you know what I'm saying? No, the health of the environment there, dude. That,
Absolutely.
you know, because look, I'm not saying I'm some crazy like, oh, oh, save the planet. Like, listen, we didn't make the planet, we can't destroy the planet by just being here. But I don't think it's a good idea to, because they didn't have to light those chemicals on fire. They said they did a controlled explosion. Oh,
Right.
great idea.
Dude, it's a fucking hard thing to say. Don't um I don't agree with the burn process, but if you couldn't get it cleaned up fast enough, that shit was going to keep seeping into the soil and be there for hundreds of years.
I got it. They should have fucking tied those things to the Chinese balloons and fly them back.
Yeah, dude. Now you're talking.
Bro, here you go. There you go. Why not?
Yeah, it's
Yeah, bro.
that's fucked up, Larry.
What do you say?
That area had really good natural gas jobs, and we all know what fucking happened with that. Natural gas is, psh,
Yeah. Meanwhile, they're saying gas stoves are dangerous, and that's a dude.
right.
If you can't see the hypocrisy, like get off the show right now, please don't.
Yeah.
I'm saying though.
And it sounds like they're the one of the fucking bitches in
How
this
about all the
cabinet, dude.
food processing plant? Every
Oh
food
yeah.
plant's caught on fire the past year.
Yep.
Oh, major fire in a food process.
100 food processing plants have been destroyed in the last
No,
2 years.
you know who's buying up all the farmland? Bill Gates,
Hmm.
baby. Bill Gates owns all the farmland.
And do you know who number two is? Who's the second largest farmland owner in the United States?
It's gonna be
This
China.
is, yep. Is that not disgusting? How does our country allow that to happen?
China's been buying up all the land outside of military bases.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, but
That's fucking terrifying.
it's genius on their move, bro. Yes, you know they're thinking ahead. You know what I'm saying though?
Yeah, well, shit. We were also talking the other day. How many fucking massage parlors and Chinese food restaurants are laced up and down every block in this entire country? And
Bro. Like, those,
when you're
you hear about there's Chinese police stations in America now?
yes, I did hear about that.
But they said they're only policing their people, and I'm like,
Right,
oh, that's not
right.
how it works. First off,
No.
do you want Italian police department? Because imagine trying to tell me, yeah, what the fuck's your problem? Yeah, listen, Officer Fazeli over there, he was smacking me around, and he said my wife's got a great ass. So what's the problem? I don't know. I felt a little disrespected. How bad did you feel disrespected? Like he's got to go. What do you mean he's got to? The guy just like kicks over a bag of money. All right, you won't see that guy no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, yeah, yeah. Imagine that's how it worked, man. They have a police station by that. You know what I'm saying? Like, just it'd be
Yeah,
ridiculous.
it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's just another example of how the CCP is fucking over controlling their own people too. Like
Mhm.
the American police stations aren't good enough to police
But
Chinese
so rapidly
nationals.
the past 2 years, now going into our third year, our police departments are a joke.
Yep,
Our justice system and our jails are a joke.
yep,
You got people out there that get arrested every day and they're still on the streets.
right.
Um, it's astronomical. It's just chaos. But
Yep,
it's not an accident. It's all by the book. Like this is we're being destroyed from within.
right.
I just
So
can't.
whatever happened to three strikes? Whatever happened to that shit? There's people out there with 10 times that many felonies, and they're just like right back on the street, running around,
And like and
rape. You know, I hate to
terrible.
say that word. I know it's a word that gets flagged, but it's a crime that's happening to
Yeah.
people. And
Bro, it's I told you New York City had 5 guys that had combined had 50 felonies, and they were on the streets, and you're like, and you wonder why people are leaving New York in droves, or people are leaving the state of Colorado now in droves. This is the
Yeah.
first more people left than came. So it's what do you say?
Evan Wolf just being a clown. Moving to China and opening an American laundromat.
He's going to go to China and open up an American massage parlor.
Yeah.
You know,
Maybe like grandma's home cooking and your main meal's like a fucking meatloaf, mashed potatoes. Son of a bitch. Oh, we lose Richie. Got to freeze. Uh-oh. I gotta fucking carry the load. Put you guys on my back. Let's go, boys. Yeah.
see,
Oh, there he goes. There he goes.
we talked about the
No, you're still breaking up, brother. There you go. I think you're back now.
yeah, they probably got mad about the community guidelines.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, I
Richie's
mean,
back.
oh, how about the Euphrates River? And that's in the book of Revelation. The Euphrates River is just evaporating. You see that?
Yeah, dude. It's fucking.
You see, like, and supposedly they found the cave of Gilgamesh. You know what I'm saying? Though, like they're finding like these biblical artifacts of these kings from the past, dude. Like this is like I feel like we're at the beginning of a Ghostbusters movie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dude.
Like
Strange
dude, like
times. Strange fucking times, man. That, the river drying up, that statue being found. What's good is bad, what's bad is good. Mark of the beast. I mean,
yeah,
there's a lot of
everything, bro.
fucking, a lot of wild shit happening, man.
Yeah, bro. Next, they're gonna end physical money. Money's over. They've already said it. The World Bank's already said
Oh
money's
yeah,
over. So by default, they gave people Venmo, PayPal, Zelle, Cash Apps. They're getting them
yeah,
used to it. And
right,
even at Walmart, there's only one aisle you could pay in cash. And you go to that aisle, they're the most miserable fucking person because like the aisle would be like 20 people long. You know what I'm saying though? Because
right.
so yeah. So
Well, fucking
that's how
Jeremy,
you
Jeremy
phase it
just
out.
brought up, Jeremy just brought up the other day when he went to the Red Wings game that stadium, no cash, no
That's how you
cash.
do it. So you don't just say no more cash. You go around the other way. You know what I'm saying though, and you get people accustomed to it, and then eventually, so then when they stop doing it, and
Fuck Target.
that's a woman thing to say.
Yeah,
Target's better for women, I guess. They
I
have nicer clothes.
I'm not raving about Walmart either, but a couple 5, 6, 10 years ago, Target said they don't want people concealed carrying weapons in their store. Fuck Target. I'm
Yeah.
done.
Also, Walmart still sells ammo and CLP. You know, and
Yep.
so
Yep.
yeah. How do you buy beer? You got to pay by electronic money. But
Yep.
that's why once everything's electronic, one, you can't hide money anymore. Two, if they decide to shut off your account because whatever your community guidelines, that's it.
Dude, and so Uncle Larry brings up the point, cash in the strippers' drawers. Like the main reason why cash is dying is because it's untraceable. That's why. Like they want to fucking be able to track your money on everything that you fucking spend it on. There's no the IRS gets so frustrated when grandma gives you a fucking birthday card with $20 in it. And they go, fuck,
Yeah,
fuck.
yeah. They want to know. They want to know.
Yeah,
Yeah. This cigar is fantastic. This
I
cigar is
know.
going to
I'm
get a four.
jealous, dude. I'm jealous.
This
That's been
four
one
point
on my
five.
radar, but
Four
it's
point
not.
five.
It's
What's
not a
that?
blend you see in the stores. It's not like a shelf stocked type of thing. Like that's a pretty limited, special little treat you got there, man.
Yeah.
What'd you say? 4.5?
Yeah.
Nice, dude. Hell
No,
yeah.
it's Boxworthy. It's a great cigar.
Nice.
Yeah, no, it's not good. It's very unique, but it works. You know what I'm saying? No, it works.
And I like how you said the sweetness pops. Like it's not just a subtle sweet. Like it's
No, no,
actually a forefront.
it's a fun, lively cigar, man.
Nice.
But it still has good power to it. But I wouldn't know exactly what to compare it to. It doesn't feel like an Oscuro. It doesn't feel like a Maduro. And even if it has a Maduro wrap or Mexican, I'm saying, like the classic Maduro flavor, you're gonna get chocolate, earth, and black pepper, that kind of thing,
Right, right.
or maybe fig or whatever. The whole blend is very different.
Nice.
But even though it's very different, it's comfortable. Like I want to have this again. Like it's a good cigar. It
Nice.
would not be a good cigar, but if you're in the mood for like something very dark and strong, no. Like
And
if you
see,
love, yeah.
I might be wrong about the hype then, because you know what? Looking around, it seems like the one that you have now is maybe the more rare one. I couldn't see that one online, and then the green label is the one that I'm seeing that's still kind of available. So maybe I got it
Well, here's the
backwards
thing though:
earlier.
if they're only yearly releases, maybe because I know he has a crazy selection, big firm in Tampa. If they had stuff that maybe was already out and in most places sold out of them, but maybe you know what I'm saying though. I don't know if
Right,
it's a
right.
yearly release. I don't know.
Or maybe the two wrappers are like a biannual kind of thing. Maybe they do the
Okay,
San
here's the thing:
Andreas one
lost
year.
and founds though. Once they run out of their supply, how could they remake that cigar? It's supposed to be lost
Right.
and found.
And that's kind of the interesting thing. Or maybe, well, so when I did learn about the Lost, they still have the notes of the blend. So they can take that notebook and repeat it. Now is it
Yeah,
going to have
you
the
can't you
age?
can't create the time. Yeah, okay, so what's gonna come out 5 years from now? I don't know.
Right, right,
In my opinion, if it's a special thing like that, let it go and let it be done. And when it's out, it's out. Like it's
right.
kind of like if you try to recreate. Oh, so let's keep on doing this forever. It's not possible to recreate. You know what I'm saying? Though it's like then it's not special no more.
Right. Yep. You gotta let the unicorn go, man. Gotta let
That's it.
it ride off into the sunset.
Yeah, we're smoking the pepper cream soda. He asked me uh, board talk. Yeah. It's a Caldwell cigar, Big Firm Center. Very delicious.
157. I've heard that's a great cigar. The La
Yeah.
Coalition.
Yeah. When I say box worthy, I mean it. Like I don't give out a recommendation a box worthy. I just can't. My word means something. I just can't. I
Terminator.
can't.
It's a crown head cigar, and it's got a red and gold band. So it's like a red band with gold writing.
Now,
La
here's the thing about Crown
Coalition.
Head. What's the one that they release every year though? A different blend though.
Is that
Is
the
that
La Crema?
no? I thought the Coalition was that one.
No, that's a production.
No, no, but I thought there was one that every year they change the blend. There's another one they do. I can't remember the name of it.
Hmm.
Where like every year they keep the name, but they change the size and blend, and I can't remember the name of it.
Hmm. And not sure. I know the La Imperiosa and the La Coalition. Lots of laws in the cigar industry. Um, both of those are on my father production cigar. So it sounds like Crown Heads fucks with Pepin quite a bit. And if
I
you're
think, but I think they work with whoever they want though too though because like I said they made that cigar in Monte Cristo, so it's not like they're stuck with.
right, so that's the
Oh,
benefit of being a boutique, right? Like you're not handcuffed to just your own farms. Like you can go like, hey, that growing season didn't go so well over at Oliva, so we're not going to use their
you can do whatever
Habano
you
or
want,
whatever. Yeah,
but that company has to want to work with you though.
right.
And okay, for example, 5 years ago, I'm sure you don't know this. Um, they made a Crown Heads Davidoff. Do you remember that?
That's the one right there, Richie. The 157, the Calaveras. That's the
Yeah,
that's the one. Yeah,
yeah.
that's the one.
Dude, the Crown Head Davidoff was amazing,
I
and you never
bet.
seen that, right?
No, no.
It was
But
a
you say those two names together, and it was something to be
it was a
fucking
Crown Head
cherished.
Davidoff. It was a ridiculous cigar. It was only $20. It sold out so fast. I got to smoke one, and I was like, shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? No, like the box was out that night. I was like, fuck. It was like
Oh,
one per
or
person.
the My Father Davidoff.
What's crazy about that is,
Hey, do you live here?
yeah, what?
Security.
Yeah.
Okay. This is a loading. So right
People are gonna be, but people park all the time.
Yeah, but I can't have it for
Well, I'm not in the car. I'm not parked. I'm in the car,
right for an hour.
smoking a cigar. I'll move when I'm done smoking my cigar.
Okay.
Are people loading in the middle of the night? Fat cocksucker. He's like, is he, yes. This guy, I'm security too. Get the fuck out of here.
Right. Yeah, he sounded like one of those real busybody type
So
fucking.
he was a fat John Candy looking motherfucker, bro.
Hey.
What's that?
Be easy on my boy.
No, I'm just saying. He rolled up like first off, I don't see no badge. I don't see a marked car. You know what I'm saying though? Like he can suck it.
Yeah, hell yeah. Like I
First
said,
of all, you roll up on Richie like I don't even know who the fuck you are. It's the middle of the night, you know.
right. Yeah, pretty bold. 2023, just walking up to somebody's car,
Well, no,
making
he
demands.
pulled up in his car. He's like, "You live here?" Like, "Yeah, I fucking live here." He's like, "Oh, it's a loading zone." Oh, all right. What are they loading at 2 in the morning? You know, only criminals would be stealing shit. Yeah, we're loading these stolen TVs.
Yeah. Well, then maybe I keep an eye on you, motherfucker.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't even know. I never even seen this fucking guy before. He said Wally World. Exactly. What are they loading right now? Yeah, smoking a cigar. Fucking, how'd that go? Call the fucking cops. Fucking, dude, fucking, dude, people park here all the time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, fucking, was somebody moving out 2 in the morning? Yeah. If you're moving out 2 in the morning, that means you're like your girlfriend kicked you out or something like that. You know?
Yeah.
Get out.
Fucking. Oh, fucking word I'm looking for. Never mind. Oh shit. Transient.
Call the fucking cops. The fucking, that's some funny shit. He's like, "Oh, you've been here for an hour, bro. I'll pull out and pull my car right back in. I'm here for another hour. Go fuck yourself."
Right. You fucking put me on a stop clock, motherfucker.
No, but he says I'm parked. I said, "Do you hear what I said?" I said, "I'm in the car. I'm not parked. Do you know the law? I know the law."
Gotcha.
Right? I'm
Gotcha.
standing. No, if you're
Right.
in a car, if you're in the car, that's not parking. That's standing.
Right. Fucking dork.
Yeah, that's some funny shit. That made me laugh. That made me funny.
Yeah.
You got to see real Richie. See, if he would have came up respect me, like, "Oh man, you know, I just got to do my job." I'm like, "Okay, don't worry. When I'm done with the cigar, I'll move." Okay, you know what I'm saying? The fucking.
Well, just like I said, the way he came off sounded like a real fucking
Well,
busybody.
because
Like,
first off, where's your badge? Where's your marked car? You're just a guy in a Nissan SUV. Like, okay, I'm security too. All right, yeah. That made me laugh.
yeah,
That made me laugh.
those are the things that kick the show up a notch. You know?
That was funny.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A little live interaction with the
I
fucking
should have just thrown him a
folk.
Twinkie. I should have thrown him a Twinkie to leave my car here. Yeah, maybe there's
You
another way.
get it.
Yeah, maybe we can make a deal, right? You know.
Keep fucking pushing.
But he pulled away. I said, "So people are loading in the middle of the night," and he just pulled away. He pulled away. He did. Yeah,
Oh,
the loading.
oh,
Yeah.
he got me.
And honestly, that's a poor choice of word. Loading and unloading zone. You're like, poor choice of word.
Yeah.
It's like, poor choice of words. He said, yeah, it's some funny shit, man. That's some funny shit. That just I just changed up my vibe, man. Like I lost track of everything we were talking about.
Right. Yeah, me too. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of like, how do we get back on the rails here? Where the
I
fuck are
think
we at?
I think it ruined the night.
Yeah. I mean, it was a nice uptick, but then it kind of fizzled out, and everything kind of
Yes. Yeah.
frayed the edges a little bit.
I don't know. Are they gonna send an F-22 Raptor to blow up my car? Oh shit! You know, so
That sounds about right.
that's
That sounds about right.
it's
Fuck.
a man in a Corolla in a loading zone at 1 a.m. smoking a cigar. Fuck it.
Bust out the B-2 stealth bomber. We need to clear the
Okay.
way.
But I'm a sick fuck. What I'm gonna do when I'm done with the cigar, I'm gonna park across the street, and when the next person comes, I'm gonna go get that security guard and say, "Go do your fucking job." There's a guy in the loading. You think I'm joking? You think I'm joking?
No,
You think I'm
that's what
joking?
you should do.
Yeah. Hey, who's your supervisor? Because there's another guy here, you know, and they're not in the car. I'm not parked. I'm standing, right?
Yeah, that's something I would fucking do. It's like, hey, motherfucker, remember how urgent it was earlier?
Yeah.
It's all yours. Let's see you go to work, fat boy.
I'm just gonna get out. I'm gonna stand on top of my car. You know. I know what I'll do. I'm gonna get out, put the flashes on, and just stand there. He's like, "What are you doing?" You know, my engine's not working right now. I'm waiting for AAA to get over here.
Right.
It's a holiday weekend. They said they'll be here by what's today? Tuesday morning. Yeah. That's the way. That's it. Yeah. You can't even tow the car. Do you know in Colorado now that you have to give a 2-day warning to tow a car? So go ahead, bro. I mean, that's serious. So you
Are
gotta
you
have.
fucking? That is ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but even then, so they go.
That's some fucking bullshit, dude. That's some liberal
I'm
ass
going
dumb
deeper. I'm
shit,
going
dude.
deeper. I am loading. I'm loading this flavor into my fucking mouth.
Right.
The size is the blend. Now get the fuck out.
Yeah. Scram,
First,
pussy boy.
do you live here? No, I live with your mother. Go fuck yourself.
Firm, that is a good one. That's a good one.
You live here? First off, I don't have to answer that question. Fifth Amendment.
Right.
I don't have to answer that question.
You always go 1990s and say your mom lives here. I just got done banging her. Now I'm having a
Yes.
cigar, motherfucker. Now
He's like, I'm security. He's like, all right. Yeah. That must be
okay,
a tough.
Paul Blart.
It must be a mall cop over here.
Yeah.
I'm security.
All right. Observe and report, motherfucker. Write it down in your pad.
Don't fuck with Richie, man. Like
Yeah.
if you got to do your job, but like, bro, I ain't worried about that shit, man.
No.
Dude, right now we have a car in our garage on the first floor, which is not gated. The first floor, and they also have reserve spots. Though the reserve spots, you have to not only live here, but you have to pay extra money to have
Right.
here.
Right.
Right? We got a car there on the rim, no air in the front tire. The front end's crashed, and there's no plates front or back. I already called the cops on that car.
Is this that BMW?
The Volvo.
There was Volvo. I remember one time you were coming back. There was a crusty ass BMW. It was like fucking dusty and just looked like it had been sitting there for years.
She told me they got rid of it. I don't know if that's true, but
Okay.
I heard there's another abandoned car on the third floor. They said
Nice.
it's a process. So, anyways, that car, I told the office, and I came home from work the other day, and it was still there. I said, "Fuck this." I went to the office and said, "Hold on." I said, "How much does it cost to park in the reserve parking?" "Oh, it's an extra $80 a month." I said, "So my girlfriend's gonna park in the street because we only get one free car because we live here, but the extra, if you have two cars, you got to pay
Right.
extra."
Right.
I said, "So we're following the law. Oh, your policies. We're parking on the street, her car." I said, how come there's a car? I said, do you need plates to live here, like on your car? Oh yeah, you gotta be registered for insurance and everything. Oh, I said, then how come you let this car has been here 3 days? Oh, what car? They went out there to check it. They put the sticker, right? But that was 2 days ago. The car's still there. The car's still there. So I mean, okay, when are you gonna tow this thing? When are you gonna tow? So this person is in a spot reserved. You have to pay extra money. Has no plates, and the car's on the rim, no air. You know what I'm saying? No, like go do some security over there. I got a job for
No
you, man.
shit, right?
You got a
Shit.
stolen vehicle over here. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Go be
Like,
fucking Captain Save a Ho
yeah.
over there. What?
You know, I should have brought another cigar. Fucking.
I know. I fucking haven't had the cigar for the last like 15 minutes. It's just like, fuck,
Yeah.
man. Should have brought two.
Yeah, bro. I should. I gotta go grab another stick.
Fuck, I might.
Yeah. Richie, on a serious note, I got to tell you, I meant the top 25 was such a.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
glad you enjoyed the top 25. Put a lot of work
Yeah,
into it.
our boy does good, man. That's
There
why
was
we're here.
there was not one bullshit cigar on my top 20.
Yeah,
And there was like, what, 90?
yeah. You do God's work for us, man.
But
Give
but
us
but
some.
seriously, Notorious, everyone else's top 25, they had some legitimate cigars. But how do you have
Right.
legitimate with illegitimate? How? How do you have both?
My big gripe is with fucking Cigar Aficionado throwing Cubans as their number one of the year, where a vast majority of people can't even get the fucking things. It's like, why do you do that?
And on top of that, like the price, the cost, the construction issues, and
Right,
the probability of fake.
right,
At this point, like, for the average guy, you know what I'm saying? Though it's astronomical. Even
right,
Sacco said yesterday he had the Grand Reserva one, and what were
right,
they, like
right,
$90 a stick? And he was like, they were, maybe a $20 cigar. Like,
right.
like that's, it's
Yeah, he
crazy.
was not impressed, dude. Fuck, I forget what he said. He would rather have something else, and it
Parties.
was,
He'd rather have Padron.
yeah, yeah. I mean that you can get that easy and be fully satisfied, flavor, burn, and then you fucking get some. I think it's the forbidden fruit factor, right? Like that's got to be a lot of the appeal with Cuban is well, I'm not allowed to have it or not supposed to have
Yeah,
it
but
kind of
all
thing.
in other countries and they're allowed to have it. So I don't know, man. It's
I speak from a place of ignorance. Yeah, that too. Good point. Collectability.
but I think people in other countries, for the most part, don't view cigars like we do. But I guess maybe with the price points, maybe it's just for like in China, you're not okay. But they're selling a lot of Cuban cigars in China. But I'm going to say it's a very small amount of people. Do you think the average people in China, of the billion of people, do you think they can afford Cuban cigars?
Fuck no. And dude, Chinese people, so I'm a cigarette smoker. I don't give a shit. Chinese smoke cigarettes like a motherfucker. That's
Mhm.
what they do. They are cigarette smokers, big time. So yeah, I don't think a ton of Cubans are flying off the shelf.
Well, that's the other thing too about the age. People that like I said, there's guys that I talk to that are into Cubans, and I see their pages, and they're like, "Oh yeah, this box needs more time and needs to." So like the cigars aren't even ready out the box, and you're gonna spend all that money, and it's like that's just crazy. That like that'd be like you buying a Ferrari, and they're like, the engine's not there, but
Okay, so
you need some time.
something a little fucking sketchy too about buying Cubans, and this was in our little side chat that we have going. Somebody linked, and I don't know, I think it was Geo who said this is where Cigar Obsession recommends getting Cubans. So
Yeah,
I went onto that website and I was like, oh, fucking click around and see, maybe grab my first Cubans just to see and not buy something too expensive, 200 bucks, kind of a limit thing, and just get
try
like
to
a
get
five
maybe like
five
Ramon.
pack of
Yeah,
what's that?
Ramon Alones. They used to be affordable. I don't know if they are anymore.
Yeah. So what I found was like the Montes, right? And they were like Coronas, like a 5 pack of little Corona Monte Cristos. And then I was like, well, fuck, what's a box, right? And I looked at a box price, and I think it was around 400. It was something totally, totally doable if you really wanted. In my situation, like if I really wanted to do it, 400, 500 bucks is doable. So I click on it, I put it in my cart, and it asks, "Do you want the box to be opened and the cigars checked for quality control?" And I just fucking freaked out. I'm like, "That's room for fucking counterfeit shit." Like, yeah, you can counterfeit an entire box and wrap it and make it. I get that, but
But how do you even know how to check the stamps? Because I guess you could check with the number of the box on Habano's website, but
right.
w-
But
w-
I got so turned off by that. Like the quality control's so bad that you have to, as a selling option,
yeah,
in your cart, it says, "Do you want us to open the box and check the fucking quality control? How about you get the fuckers right at the factory?"
no, but then okay, Monte Torna, that's the company. Um, they got caught, and now they're blaming the people that supply them their cigars. They got caught selling fakes with reals, and they said that their contractor mixed in 10% fake Cuban cigars in like real boxes with real cigars. So Monte Fortuna was selling $2,000-3,000 boxes of Cubans, Cohibas, that were fake. So imagine you're going to a legitimate source from Switzerland or whatever, and their supply. So someone in between the factory and like a major warehouse it's so valuable because at $3,000 a box. Why wouldn't you make fakes? I mean, most people won't realize it. I guess I don't know. I mean, fuck, you know.
I just, at this point, man, I've had so many good cigars that weren't Cubans. I've never had a Cuban. I'll just chalk it up to I'm never gonna have a Cuban.
It's
And unless a fucking Cuban cigar is gonna make me come in my pants, I really don't fucking think
at
I'm
the price
missing anything.
of $1,000 a box.
Yeah,
You could fly a 1 hour flight to Sacco's house, give Sacco
right,
$1,000, hang out
right.
and
Yeah,
smoke 30 cigars,
yeah,
right? You know what I'm saying? Like, and then you'll know you better be cheaper, and you're gonna get real steaks. You know?
right. Or I just, in my own bubble, spend 150 bucks and get a box of Le Bijou and just say, fuck it, I'm having a good cigar
Yeah,
regardless.
yeah,
So, or
yeah, bro.
60 bucks on some Milanios, baby.
For me, at the price point, I would rather buy a box of for $400 of Padron 26 Maduros.
Yeah,
Uh, of like was it 20 something plus count, and I'd be at least I know I'm getting legit Padrones. The fact
legit
that
shit. Right.
on the surface of the bat, the fact that possibly getting fakes would infuriate me. And the
Fuck
second
yeah.
part, getting reals if they didn't work would be astronomical.
It
If
would kill me.
I would be so furious.
Yeah.
And what are you gonna do? Call Fidel Castro? Yeah, my cigar.
Yeah, dude. I don't know
Oh,
what
hey, only
if
Cuban is Cuban. Only Cuban is Cuban.
if you're if you're paying $2,000 for a box of cigars and your smokability rate is 50%,
Dude, Sacco said he had a whole box of Romeos that didn't work, and they were limited
100%.
hundred
Like,
percent.
dude, that's
And I'll tell
criminal, man.
you, it tastes good. He sent me one. It tasted good, but it was the tightest straw I ever had, and I had to relight it so much. And like, what do you
That's
do with
interesting, Larry. I didn't know that. What's up,
it? Now,
dude?
hold on. Shop in Canada. You cross the border to Canada. Besides the gas, the drive up there. Do you know how much it would cost you? 300% tax on these cigars. So
Ooh, fuck.
okay, you're dropping easily $80 a cigar for like
Ouch.
a $15 Cuban. Like,
Ouch.
bro, you're not gonna be getting like Behikes for $50 in Canada. You're gonna be dropping like I don't know, like $400 a stick.
Yeah, fuck that. Give me Nicaraguans. Give me Dominicans. I got a box of fucking Opus X Lost Cities for
Yeah,
300 bucks. And when I have one
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, oh, there's an old saying, man. I'll fucking butcher it, but you know what you don't know won't hurt you. I never had a Cuban. I don't feel like I'm missing anything, man.
If they okay, I will say this: if somehow Cuban tobacco could be bought by like Fuente or like Altatus or with Monte Cristo, and they infuse the Cuban, I mean, it's put in Cuban tobacco with Nicaraguan and Dominican tobacco, and it was their quality control, then it would be awesome. Then it would be awesome because then they'll be able to ferment it the way it should be fermented, and quality control. That would, because Cubans do tobacco is nice, but I'm just saying, like, I think that combination, that's what it used to be. When Fuente used to make Cuban cigars,
Oh
it
yeah,
wasn't puros. They were using
yeah.
like
The documentary. Yeah, they talk about buying, bales from Cuba.
Mhm. So that's what I'm saying, man. Like, it used to be pretty cool back then, man, to do that shit, man. Like, that ship is sailed. I don't think it's ever gonna happen again,
Yeah.
right?
Fuck, a long time ago, we were fucking with Sacco, man. We were like, man, those shitty Cubans that aren't working, man. You should piece them out into Casa de Sacos.
Yeah, you just
And
use the tobacco filler. Yeah,
yeah, dude, I think that would be fucking amazing. You
that
say,
would be
fuck it, dude. These things suck. I mean, I'm not saying the tobacco sucks. I'm saying that
the construction.
the construction is so bad.
Yeah,
Like, fuck it. I'm
yeah,
gonna make
it
some
makes yeah,
homemade Cubans.
yeah, but with like a stronger Mexican San Andreas wrapper. That'd
Yeah, dude, that'd be badass.
be that would be nice. That would be
Yeah.
nice. That'd be very nice. That would be nice. I'm gonna get arrested tonight for standing in a load zone at 2
Yeah,
a.m.
loitering in a loading zone.
Yeah. First off, I'll just get out of my car and say, "I got 2 days for you to tow it." So I'll move it in the morning, and then go. I can do this every day. I can do
Dude,
this.
you know who the guy was? The guy,
Mm.
it wasn't John Candy. It was the fucking superheroes we were talking about. That was actually Bruce Wayne earlier, who came
Right.
to save the day.
Yeah, it was Bruce Wayne.
Yeah,
Bruce Wayne. Dude, he just looked like such a miserable fuck. Like, dude, and
it
I
was
never
a, it was a, it was
and
Cuck
he was
Kent.
he was just rude the way he did it. You know what I'm saying though? Like, if you're security, where's your little stupid jacket and your flashlight?
Yeah, you gotta have the flashlight, dude. You gotta have the mag light.
And like, what's the crime? Oh, I'm in a loading zone. Nobody moves at 2 a.m.
No,
Right? Right.
no,
And it's like it would have to say underneath that, your car could be towed. There has to be a warning sign. You know what I'm saying though? There's
right.
nothing. You know. Yeah.
I still can't believe it's 2 days to fucking tow a car in Colorado. That's insane.
Yep.
That's some
Yep.
stupid ass politics behind that, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure if you're in a police kind of an emergency, like you need to get to a fire, fucking.
That's different. But basically, what it does is I can understand, because what if you're a regular person, your car ran out of gas, your car didn't start? Okay. But what's really going to happen is people could abandon
All these
cars.
motherfuckers over here smoking weed.
Where's that?
Somebody over there smoking fucking weed. Your fucking neighbors.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Somebody hit a skunk. I don't know. Not me.
This cigar is so slow burning. I got so
I
much,
noticed that. Yeah, man.
dude. I got so much time out of this, man.
The last third's been real slow.
And bro, it's a great tasting cigar, great finish. It's just a well done blend.
And that was the white label San Andreas.
White label, yeah, Big Firm, great cigar. I don't know, Big Firm's still here. I think Big Firm. Where's Innocence? Innocence is gone. I don't know, bro. So here's the thing, though. If she says her husband watches the show, where's the husband?
Right.
Where's the husband?
Right.
Where's the husband?
that was my little game I was trying to play earlier, but I don't know. I don't think she would ever fess up to it because she's having fun being
No,
mysterious.
but why wouldn't the husband come on and be like, "Oh, sorry, but my wife," you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, my broad's acting like a little.
Whatever, you know. It's like, dude,
Boop, boop, boop. Oh, there she is.
I'm not. Yeah, he's right next to me. Who is he? Who is he? Who is
All
he?
right, put the pants on.
Yeah,
Put the
where is?
pants on, wrench gang. Grab the
Does he?
phone.
Does he have a wrench? Is it interwebs?
Yeah, that was me. That was me. Bing.
Is it?
Yeah, that's cool. My house.
You do whatever you want. You know, I understand. So he's just watching it. Like, well, where is this guy? If he's that's why I think she's trolling, or he's trolling. Who knows?
Right.
I bet that's the security guard. He's
Yeah.
like, you got to move your parking spot, buddy.
Yeah. Cut Kent.
Uh, I don't know, man. There you go. So if you don't like the show or the content, go to a woman's cigar lounge.
Right.
Go hang out with them. I'm sure they're smoking acid blondies or something like that. He said,
Firm,
Verb says, I'm here.
Firm, you got any more of those fucking pepper cream sodas, man? Fuck. You
Yeah.
pass those bad boys out.
Yeah, big firm.
That's on my fucking bucket list, dude.
Oh shit, I see a SWAT team coming right now.
Oh shit.
Get out of the car. All right. Yeah, man, that's some funny shit.
I don't think Monica Lewinsky likes cigars either, but she was
Well,
catching them.
off the deep end with that shit. And where's Sacco?
He's here. He's kind of popped in and out. When we were just talking about him using his shitty Cubans for homemades, he popped in.
Oh yeah, that would be pretty
Yeah,
cool.
so that would be super cool.
That'd be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. Yeah, this thing was down to the nub, man. I'm having a great time with it.
Nice.
Like it's not even hot. Like it's.
Nice. That's good construction right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see, Sacco's floating. He's just kind of floating in and out. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
I don't have a flavor. I don't have a favorite. It's all about the blend. It's all about the whole blend. There's not one.
Some that both me and Sacco have talked about is a good floral note. I wouldn't say it's my favorite, but it's one that catches me by surprise when I get it.
Mm.
And you're like, whoa. I was like fucking potpourri in a good way. Not like fucking
Now I'm starting to burn
smoking
my.
potpourri.
It's done.
Like a good floral note once in a while. You hit it and you go, what the hell? That was funky.
Yeah, no, floral notes could be fun. You know, if it's, I wouldn't want just floral notes. You know.
No, because it's like too much of a good thing type of a thing, and then it waters it down. And cinnamon's kind of a cool note too.
Yeah. And the thing is, though, generally when you're getting cinnamon notes, you're generally not going to be a strong cigar. So I've yet to have cinnamon, but like a scary cigar. You know what I'm saying? Though, so
okay.
Like the strongest cigars with cinnamon would be like the Jade cigar, which is a Cameroon that's actually pretty strong. By I can't remember the name of the company. Look up the Jade cigar. It's that brand that. Oh shit. What
Two
was
really good notes. Two really good. Again, trying to pin down a favorite. One is the fucking nougat note, like like a freaking Snickers bar.
Yeah, caramel.
Oh my god! And I've only gotten that a couple of times. Off of the EPC La Historia has given me that, and it's just like smoking a fucking Snickers bar, dude.
I'm smoking the what do you call
Whoa, dude, you're about to give me a seizure. What the hell?
We're about to go. He's like, "Do you live here?" Yeah, no, I live in my car. Thanks. I live in my car. Thanks for rubbing it in. Oh,
I
my
feel like I'm
wife.
in a fucking
Oh,
washing machine right now.
yeah. Oh, bro, do you want to?
Yeah. Oh, your credit, Socko, run the credits, man. Run the credits. Guest starring Notorious. Visual effects. Big Firm. Storyboard. Written by Socko. IK157. Caleb Betts. Audio director, Uncle Larry. Animation by BFDZ94. Yeah, special guest appearance by Cuck Kent.
That car sounds nice. Yeah, he's got work done to that Lexus. That's nice. Richie, he's like, "Do you live here, sir?" I don't have to answer that question. Am I under arrest, security guard? Do you live here?
Dude, I've been outside in my fucking socks this whole time. And it's like 38 degrees. My fucking feet are freezing cold.
Oh, you're in your socks?
I'm in my socks. Like, fuck it, I'll just run out real quick. It was 2.5 hours ago. They're warm socks, though. It's not that bad. They're Carhartt socks. They're my work boot
Oh,
socks.
that's good. He said, "Run the credits, Richie."
Yeah.
Coming home, baby. I'm coming home, Richie.
Shit, you're crispy clear right here. This is like the
Yeah.
cleanest you've ever looked walking through the parking lot.
Oh no. Yeah. Well, I'm not on the first floor. I'm on like the what floor am I on right now? Third floor or fourth? I'll find out when I get to the door.
I mean, it's like
I got
purple.
I got to remember because, dude, sometimes with the 6 floors, bro, sometimes I forget where I parked my car. I'm like, yeah, yeah.
Not gonna lie, dude. Now, like the last couple of years, getting a little bit older, man, I'll come out of the grocery store and just be like, wait a fucking minute. Where did I
Bro, one
park, dude?
dude, true story, bro. Well, when I was like in a high school, I was using my dad's car, and I was in.
Nice 157. Okay, okay, yeah.
Car, and I closed the door. I was like, "Oh shit, sorry." It was the Same exact car.
Yeah. Yeah, that shit happened for sure back in the day. I know I never got into another car, but there were so many, excuse me, so many similar cars. Dude, I remember standing at one with my fob, and I'm like, why isn't my fucking key working? Like 1995 Ford Explorer in about 2002. Like, that was my first car. I loved it to death. I'm standing outside this fucking 95 Explorer, looks identical to mine. Like, why the fuck is my fob not working? And I'm pulling on the handle, and a dude walks up. He's like, "That's my car. What are you doing?" Oh yeah. The next lane over there. Bye. Like, what the fuck, dude? Yep. Didn't think about it. Push your titties against the glass, bitch. Kidding. Kidding, in a sense. We're not womanizers here. Fucking ass. Yeah.
Whenever I come home, she's sleeping. I don't want to be rude, you know.
I'm down to 6% battery, man. I just barely made it through this thing.
Yeah, you made it throughout the show.
Yeah,
man.
dude. I think I was only at like
Yeah.
60 something. Like, fuck, is gonna be close. 58.
Wow, that is close.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
I'm here.
Is your car in a loading zone?
Yeah, fucking kid unloading zone.
So, are you gonna have any more kids? Is that it?
Well, we're done. Done. Wife got the tubes tied. We're living in Pound Town now, dude.
All right.
Yeah. I'm in the dropping load zone. Oh, you're breaking up. I think I heard Mr. Rogers.
My wife. I gotta do all my
Sticks
stuff.
and grits at the same time.
What happened? Story, man.
I don't really mingle at the lounge too often, but our lounge, like, if you had a cigar and you're drinking and shit, they don't mind if you have a cigarette or two.
Dude, know what I just found out they have in Colorado?
What's that?
Check this out. They have a really high-end indoor shooting range, but it's also a restaurant and bar.
Oh wow, that's
But here's
fucking sketchy.
no. It's very controlled. So if you do go to the bar,
Oh, 5%.
if you go to the bar, I think they something like they either stamp your hand or something like that, and then you can't go to the shooting range after that. So you can go to the shooting range first, and then go to put your stuff back in your car, I guess, and then you
That
can go to
makes
the
sense.
bar and
What if there's
restaurant.
like a way, like, they scan your ID or something when you get a drink, and then you go and scan your ID when you go to the
Yes,
shooting lane?
you go to the range first, and then eat dinner and have a drink, but you can't do the other way around, which is
Yeah,
makes sense.
yeah,
But
'cause
that's
that's a
still,
big no-no. Back in the day, like when we would go out shooting up in the mountains here,
that's different.
which to me that's the best way. I
Yeah,
love.
but that's different when you're out in the woods. When you're in a indoor range on top of each other, right next to each other, you can't have people drinking. You know what I'm saying?
No, fuck no.
You know,
Yeah, that's a big no-no.
and generally people when they go to indoor range, they're just going to dump their rounds. Well, anytime I did like shooting out in the woods, you slow fire, you set up some cans. You just but because you only have an hour in the indoor range, so you're just
Wait,
it's
for real? You're limited on time?
oh yeah, You didn't know that?
Really interesting.
Yeah, bro. All indoor range, and you have an hour.
Our little one right up the street. As long as you're buying their ammo, they don't give a fuck.
Oh, that's different. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
It must be. Is it a quiet area or no?
Wait, what's that?
Who's that?
No, no. What do you mean by is it a quiet area? I mean,
Like,
it's
is it like a not that many people, so they don't care about time?
no, it's a busy area actually. It's right across the street from the mall.
Oh no, dude. Our places out here, once your hour's up, like 10 minutes before, they give you a heads up, and,
Wow,
and
that's fucking crazy.
yeah, but well, because if they only have 10 lanes and you have 5 people waiting, you can't,
Right. I mean, it makes sense. No, it does make sense
yeah.
business wise. I
Yeah.
just never heard of it. That's why it's crazy. It's
But
like I've never heard of that.
if there's no one there, you could buy another hour though. You know what I'm saying though? But yeah,
Gotcha.
have no one there though. But honestly, at an
Gotcha.
indoor range, I don't want to be in there more than an hour because you're breathing in all that lead. 'Cause,
Yep.
and no matter how much ventilation you have, nothing beats being out in fresh air. You know what I'm saying though?
Right. That's
So
the best, man. I remember we used to go up to the mountains, go camping and shit, and
yeah,
we kind of fuck with people, man. First one up in the morning,
yeah,
you go do a mag dump, wake everyone else up. Party
yeah.
time. Hope you're having sweet dreams. 7 in the morning.
Yeah. If you're out, have the land, and there's a lot of places out here that are public land you could go and
Yeah,
just
that's how it has to be up here. That's how it
yeah,
has to be.
yeah.
Public land.
But it has to be so far from the road, and you can't, you know,
Right.
s- no, there's certain.
And a good backdrop, you
Well,
know.
yeah, I think they
Can't
have.
shoot can't shoot over any bodies of water.
Yeah,
Um,
the thing is over here too. If you go up to the mountains, I heard during the dry season in the summer, you can't do it because they worry about fire because of ricochet. You got because
hmm,
Colorado dry, you could accidentally start a large fire. Hold on. What did he say? I have an unanswerable
desert. Oh,
157. What is the unanswerable question?
man. That's a question that needs some time, and I only got like 4% of my battery.
Well, go ahead. 157. What's the question? That's going to be weird.
His desert island box cigar. So not a single cigar where it's like, okay, I only get this one cigar. You do get the whole box. And we've actually had a conversation similar to this before where it's like, well, you want something strong that you can have it at night, but you also want something that's easy enough for maybe a morning thing. So it has to be that jack of all trades kind of
Dude,
level.
I'd probably still go for the 2017 Dubai.
Yeah, never had it, so I'm
Bruh.
gonna go with the simple solution that is a very great anytime cigar, morning, noon, or evening,
Which one?
and that's the Hemingway, man.
Yeah, Hemingway's.
Hemingway Hemingway can play any time of day.
Yeah, no,
It can play any time of day.
a well-rounded cigar. You're
Yeah,
never gonna be disappointed. You always have good construction. It
right.
still has power to it, but it's not a strong cigar. But it's not.
No,
It's not underwhelming like or like a light Connecticut or boring.
right.
But I would go with the Maduro version. If you never had the Maduro version,
Still, still can't
uh,
get them, man.
come
Pledge
on.
would be another one, but that's a little too strong for a morning
Yeah.
for a
Well, hold
morning
on,
cigar.
bro. I got the security guard at my door to see if I really
Uh
live.
oh. Uh
Yeah,
oh.
I live here. I live here.
Yeah. Okay. Bye, asshole.
Yeah,
Slam the
like
door in his face.
no, dude. If he came to my door, we got problems. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No,
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Fuck yeah.
because now you're stalking me. You know what I'm saying? No, you're
Right.
amongst other. I know it's funny. Like he's gonna be in my bedroom. Is this your wife? Yes. Yeah.
Oh, 3%, man.
Well,
I'm
bro.
fading, boys.
Yeah, we're gonna get going anyways, bro. But
Yeah.
let me see. I don't know. I can't say, man. But yeah, I wouldn't. If money's no option, yeah, I would love the Dubai 17. But I think if I was stuck on an island, I wouldn't be worried about cigars. I'd be worried like how did I get there? Uh, uh, is there any woman on the island? If,
Ginger or Marianne. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
is there no if there's no women on the island? I don't know. Oh, I'm gonna tell you a funny joke. This guy, he's been with his wife for a long time, and she's just terrible. So the wife says, I'm sick of you. Pack your bags and move out. So he packs his bags and he's about to go to the door. And
God bless Socko.
the wife says, I hope you have a miserable life and you die a slow death. And the husband says, oh, so you're asking me to stay? Did you get it or no?
It kind of went over my head a little bit. So you're asking me to stay? I hate.
Again, man.
Serve it up. Serve it up. Yeah.
The wife says, I'm sick of your shit. Pack your bags and get out of my house. The husband packs his bags. As he's getting to the door, the wife says, I hope you have a miserable life and you die a slow death. And he goes, wait, are you asking me to stay?
Yeah. That's a good one. That is a good one.
Dude,
I like that.
He's like, wait, so you don't want me to leave? He's
Right. That is a good one.
Yeah, it's a good one, man.
Because I was talking to Socko, I was reading the comments. I didn't catch the first portion.
Like,
Jesus, could you be more of a woman right there?
Like,
that was.
I put her in the 300 club.
She just had to fill in the stereotype, didn't she? Yeah. All right.
You know what though? It's great though because it has to be a woman because she's proven the point. Like,
yeah,
you know, like it's like one thorn in your shoe, it ruins your day. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, you know, I'm not even gonna acknowledge it. Like, all right, we can.
And I'm kidding, dude. I'm just fucking kidding, man.
We have guys from around the world having a good time and being respectful. And then one woman.
Right.
All right, bro. Like,
but I just want to clear I don't fucking hate women. I love women. They're strong, beautiful people. I wouldn't be with my wife for 17 years if I didn't fucking respect women. So
no, but once again, guys hanging out, smoking cigars.
right.
You know, but you have a woman there, sure. But once again, like we can't. For example, you couldn't go to a nail salon and being like, "Oh, let's make this place manly." No, like that's where the girls.
Right.
So this is a manly place full of testosterone, and you have someone coming in being like, "I don't think you should say that."
Exactly, dude. You got it.
So why don't you go on some Oprah Live channel and go,
right?
Whatever. Do what you got to do. You know, God bless. You know. But bro, I'll see you guys later. And Davidoff will be a good choice.
Always a pleasure, fellas.
Dude, Davidoff Nicaragua will be a good choice because that does everything too. Did you ever have the Davidoff Nicaragua?
Not yet, man. No, that's one. If I'm gonna ever grab a Davidoff, that's the first one I'm going for. You told me.
And get it.
You told me Reese's, man, and I'll never forget that.
Smallest size possible. Get it like in Robusto if you could. You know.
You said peanut butter note. I was like, okay, I'm not gonna forget that.
Bro,
that sounds amazing.
They use 10-year age tobacco for the wrapper. But it's a pretty strong cigar, like a good medium full. But it's when that came out, that was like the strongest Davidoff. And I like it better. The Oscuro is good, but the Nicaragua is a more balanced blend, and I think it's more beautiful tasting. The Oscuro is if you want just like a darker, stronger cigar, but it's more simplistic, and but it's nice. But the Nicaragua is the better cigar, you know. But is what it is. All right, guys, I'm gonna bounce out. I'm gonna. Maybe I'll start having my missus on the show so she could just argue with me. But that way we can have representation of everyone. So that's that, man. And next time, bro, come on, you better not let that joke go over your head.
No, that was my bad, man. I mean,
I'm making a joke. Like I heard you were talking to the.
That was an innocence joke.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, but it's But hey, she wants to tell a joke and make me laugh. She didn't make me laugh.
Yeah, but we know women aren't funny, so.
No.
Yeah. Put that fucking right in there. Yeah.
I could name you like 20 amazing male comedians, or just say the word comedians because it's understood men are comedians. I can tell you like one funny. Tell me one funny female comedian, and you're like, oh yeah, she was great.
Yeah.
Like let's take John Candy, Chris Farley, David Spade, old school Adam Sandler. Rodney Dangerfield, because they were also
Yes.
great actors too. They were hysterical.
Right.
You know what I'm saying though? Who one of the best old school Jamie Foxx, but then you had also
Yeah.
Jim Carrey,
Eddie
uh,
Murphy.
Murphy,
Fucking Dennis Leary.
there's Larry, but who's the
Nick
other?
DiPaolo.
Nick DiPaolo's great. Who's the guy
Yeah.
After Eddie Murphy? He did a lot of movies in the '90s. Chris Rock. Chris Rock.
Yeah. Chris
There,
Rock, man.
you know,
Old school Chris Rock, man. He fucking make
we
me
did
laugh.
one great male comedian, which we won't talk about no more. That's the Jello guy. What's his name?
Oh yeah. Bill Cosby.
Bill Cosby. He's out.
Yeah.
Bill
Yeah.
Cosby, but I never
You
liked
are out.
Bill Cosby's guy. And he tried to pursue that he was the family man. You're like, yeah,
Right. Well, that's how they get in, right?
yeah,
That's how they get in.
yeah. Bill Cosby was.
Feign like you're the good guy and you're the
Oh,
bad guy.
he's a good guy, Bill Cosby, and you're like,
Yeah.
you know. He said, if your old lady hates you for smoking sticks, it's
Oh
time to.
yeah. My wife loves it. She
Yeah,
says good. Gives me private time, gives you private time.
yeah, dude.
It's a win-win.
It's part of balance of life.
Yep.
So I'll see you guys around, man. Everyone stay
Yeah.
fresh. Use good quality Ohio soap.
Tents are for camping, boys.
Yeah, bro. Get some Ohio soap. They're making soap in Ohio.
Oh my god. Shut
Really
the
good.
fuck up,
Really.
dude.
You let your husband smoke cigars. I'm glad you let your bro. I can't.
Yeah.
I can't. I just. I can't. I can't.
Yeah.
That's it. All right. Gone. That's it. Gone forever. Gone forever.
Later,
I,
goody.
I can't. I can't. Maybe you let your husband's a man. You don't let your husband do anything. He's a grown man. Like I can't. It's just. I blocked it forever. I can't take it. That's it. And that's that.
Yeah.
Like if my wife here ever said, "I'll let you eat food. I'll let you use the shower." Like no,
Yeah.
no.
My
I
wife doesn't let me do shit.
Hold on. I thought about equality. With
Right.
equality, you don't let nobody do anything. You can't stop them. We're both equal. So
Right.
I, if I was like, honey, can I smoke a cigar? Like, am I allowed to? Oh, my wife let me smoke a cigar.
I
Wow.
mean, don't get me wrong. No, like I'll still ask kind of for permission in case there's something with the kids that needs to
No,
be
no,
done,
that's
right?
different.
So
No,
like, hey, like you
no,
got it. You're good for like an hour and a half. Like I'm gonna go.
little children. That's called planning, being a responsible adult. Like
Right.
is focused or like that's different. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
No, but I'm talking about like okay, she lets you buy them or lets you have them.
Right.
No. That's different. When you have children, you gotta be like someone's gotta be supervising the kids. I get
Right.
that. You can't be like your wife's at work and you're like, all right, kids, I'm smoking a Gordo. I'll be gone for 3 hours.
Yeah.
So you got this? And the kids sit
The
there like
knives are in the drawer. The scissors are up by the spatula. Like
exactly.
you guys got it, right?
Exactly. You guys got this. Yes. Yeah, dude, that's hysterical, man. But I'll see you guys. I better go to bed because my wife says it's bedtime. She's letting me stay up. Yeah, she's letting me. She's.
Right.
I can't, guys. I can't. But I'll see you guys around, man.
Yeah, man. God bless.
God bless, man. Peace
Take
out.
you guys on the next one.
Take care.
Adios, amigos.
Cheers.
Later.